AEW Dynamite live stream, watch along on the air. Welcome, welcome. Ahead of schedule, actually. Pretty much way ahead of schedule. 17 minutes ahead of schedule. But oh well, we get to hang out, have some fun, have some conversations before the feet hit the mat, before they hit the ropes. I can hear myself, so that's good. Lets me know I'm not doing the streamer thing where you're muted and you don't know about it. All right, let's see what Steve Richards is talking about. He's talking about is Bret Hart right to hate Goldberg so much?
All that technical stuff and where to put it. But in this case, I would respectfully just disagree.
Aha.
So
he's on my side,
in this
I believe.
Breakdown segment, not only the kick here, which is pretty much everybody knows about the kick during this match.
Yeah, I think there's more
December
to
19th,
it, honestly.
1999 between Bret Hart and Bill Goldberg. But also I have another clip, not from this match, but the figure 4 ring post spot with Goldust.
I think that mattered too. We watched it back and we've kind of gone through this.
Still hits his head pretty hard, even when the opponent is holding on to that foot before he takes the back bump onto the mat. So we're going to play this right here, and we're actually going to scrub through frame by frame. And I just want to show the point of impact on the kick. You can see right there. Now, one thing that Bill said during the death of WCW documentary on Vice was basically protect yourself and get your hands up. Well, what I'm looking at right here, James and everybody watching and listening, is basically
it didn't look like he got his hands up very easily,
here,
or very quickly.
But Bill kicked over Bret's hands and arms, and quite frankly, the way he's standing and thrusting his kick, it's a thrust kick.
Yeah.
He's thrusting his foot past Bret. I don't think even if you put both your hands up and your forearms that you would stop this. He kicks all the way above.
Especially not from somebody as strong as Goldberg.
Boom.
Goldberg's able to
now this
hit
is the
like
other part
backflips
right
and
here.
stuff.
As we're looking at this,
got banned
this is the
from
other
Twitch?
part.
Wait, what?
When you take the back bump here, you can see the ring come up and bite Bret.
You got banned from my Twitch.
Right in the back of his head.
What's your account name on Twitch?
Took a really nice heavy bump, but the ring came up and hit him in the back of the head. Now I don't know if that contributed to this, but it sure as hell didn't help.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different things that happened here that caused the Bret Hart issues. Not just that the
That's a pretty hard kick to the upper cheek and to the
same
temple
name
is what I see right
here.
here.
The exact same name.
All right, so now we're going to talk about the figure 4 ring post spot, but not within the match there, because the cumulative effect of all the little concussions that Bret probably suffered from that match. I believe that the ring post did that with the figure 4 because Goldberg was not holding his legs, but he still hits his head on the mat here. When he's wrestling Goldust, right here Goldust is, and you can't see it on the camera, but he is grabbing Bret's right foot so he can break some of the fall, but Bret still takes basically like a high power bomb bump on this, because you can't take a back bump. Your legs are in the air and you're essentially just falling straight back with your feet straight towards the ceiling, or at least your left foot, and then the right one is hooked. It's a great move, but then again, the risk versus the reward. See him hitting the head right there?
And
no doubt, the WCW match is every bit as tight as the WCW one on the outside.
How does that work?
And
sounds weird.
It's an unfortunate thing because the stuff in wrestling that hurts the most usually looks the least violence. The real violence, the real punches, the real concussions, all that stuff do not translate as much as a huge bump, which usually doesn't hurt the talent. But there's a bunch to really dedicate to this, because Bret also wrestled the very next night, December 20th, 1999, and I think he had a total of 9 matches after the Goldberg match. So I don't know, man. Concussions can accumulate, and then you get post-concussion syndrome and all this stuff going on. So to really put it down to just that one kick from
Dude,
Bill
it'd be really cool
Goldberg,
if
I don't think it's fair, James. And
Twitch's
let's go back to the
Twitch's
desk. I don't think it's fair to
search
Goldberg or
function would
anybody
actually
else.
work. It's like they don't
So
want you
I'm
to watch anybody
going
but who
back
they
to
want you
Brett's
to
book,
watch.
Hitman. I think it was released around 2007. So, as Brett wrote in the book, whatever you do out there, Bill, don't hurt me. That's what he told Bill before he went out there. Now, he actually details 3 separate incidents that rattled his head. He had me backed into a corner and drilled me with an elbow smash that I can only compare to someone swinging a pillowcase full of bricks. It was a stiff blow that left me dazed. Goldberg knew it too and whispered in my ear, "Sorry, brother." Then we're talking to the figure 4 spot that you analysed, the Goldust version as well, and that went well, as you said. And he's still hitting his head on the mat, and they're not the softest mats, they're not like the gym crash pad kind of things where you can land on them.
Well, they have to, just interrupt, I'm sorry. They have to be taught these mats because people are running around the ring. And even in this case, in the Attitude Era against Goldust, I see little kind of like bumps and divots in the mats. They have to be extremely taut and tight. Otherwise, somebody like Braun Breaker, who's running around the ring, is going to trip over one of those pieces of the mat or just popping up. So it has to be that hard in order to facilitate outside spots safely.
The next quote is, "I threw one foot up on the apron and felt Goldberg grab it like I told him to." This is with the figure 4 on the ring post thing. "But then, when I fell backwards, he let go. My head thumped hard on the padded floor and all my weight buckled on top of me like an accordion." And the thing is it's one of those moves that looks spectacular, but could never possibly happen in a fight because you have to have the cooperation of the other person as well to hold that foot. Because we see in the Starcade match, Goldberg doesn't hold the foot, and then it sort of just collapses on itself when he's trying to keep on a figure 4 where I don't even know if the ring apron's higher than in the WWF by a few inches, but I mean he seems to be almost outstretched completely, Brett, when he's trying to get the figure 4
He's
on.
almost taking a pile driver in a way, or a very high power bomb. That's what I mean. It's the thing about the figure 4. Let's talk about the psychology of this figure 4 ring post. Just to start off with, and how it's so unnecessary in a lot of ways. And I'm nobody to kind of tell Brett about where to put things for psychology because he is the best at all that technical stuff and where to put it.
Okay.
But in this case,
I fixed it.
would respectfully just disagree and suggest if you are going to do this, this is the setup for the sharpshooter. Because it's doing so much damage to the leg, to the knee,
Sorry about
to
that.
the ankle, to everything that you're working with the sharpshooter.
You got me, man.
But more
Looks like
times
you just
than not,
you might have
this
came in
figure
when
4
somebody
post
else
spot
came in and I
is
thought you
early
were
to mid in the
saying something
match.
else. You didn't do anything
And then there's stuff
wrong at all.
after that
Sorry, man.
Where I would
Thanks
say
for letting me know,
you're
though. Thanks for even
hyperextending
taking
this
the
dude's
time.
knee. Go right for the sharpshooter. Start kicking the back of the leg. He takes the bump
Am I
and
on
hook
chat
it
here?
in. Where this would be an incredible setup
Okay, now I'm in my chat.
for the submission, right? I would
Yeah,
think
sorry
so.
about that. Thank you
This is
for
way too devastating, but
having
it's
a
always
heart
done
and
way too early in
not
the
just
match
being like,
where
yo,
the
F
guy
this guy.
can still limp around and make a,
always the
get
problem
feet
with
on
Brett.
stuff like that.
From Hitman
He thought he
again,
was better than he
says,
was. I think he's just like he
watch
seems
the
like one of
kick.
these people who
And, I think we've talked about this
like
off air as well.
somewhat
I had no
enjoys
idea
being
what kind of
miserable or
kick he
something.
meant, and there
Big
wasn't
Rude,
much
what's
room
up? You're Big
coming
Rude
off the
today.
ropes. So Goldberg is actually taking center.
Yeah, dude, you
in the
didn't even do
ring.
anything
He
wrong.
may even be,
That's so
quite
weird.
close to Brett.
Normally,
I mean,
I'm
watch
much
the
more
kick can be a
sure-fingered about
very
stuff like that.
nebulous
I guess
term,
I am
really,
human.
when you've only got 1 second
That's
to
my
think
bad,
about
man.
what to do and
I
how
messed
to
up.
react to it. So generally speaking, what does
My
watch the
mistake.
kick mean?
I really
Or does
do
it just
appreciate
depend
you
on
taking the
talent you're
time,
working
though.
with?
Well, there's so many different kicks. I
Here,
wouldn't
let me
think that
actually-
someone said watch the kick. I would assume they're going to kick me in the stomach, neck breaker, off the ropes and throwing. We talked about super kicks.
Are we on
Throwing a super
subscriber
kick like
only in
that,
here or no? Let me see.
you have to
Did I do
having a
that?
moving target, especially towards you. And mind you, Brett's used to working in a 20-foot ring. This is a 16-foot
Any duration.
ring.
Okay,
So they're
good.
going to look like they're on top
Make
of each
sure
other.
we weren't
to
stuck
him,
on like
no matter
subscribe
what.
for
And
a month,
Goldberg's
month
kicks
subscriber mode or
pretty
anything.
real anyway. But then when you're running off the ropes,
I wouldn't
there's no way
even
to
put it
stop
on
yourself
subscriber
dead.
mode,
Give
but
Brett credit.
I want people to
Brett
subscribe to
bumped
this
all the
channel. I
way
need to
through
get
the
to
kick
like
underneath
1,000
it.
subscribers as quickly as
He didn't
possible
stop
so I
dead
can
and just
actually
crumble
start
back
making money
or
off of this.
some
Because
people
right
just
now I'm
stop
just
dead
doing
and
it
take a
because
back bump to where
I'm doing it,
they're not bumping under the guy's legs.
just to give
So I give
people a
him
place to
credit for
hang
that,
out and talk about
but
wrestling and stuff. So
it's just unnecessary. And we look at
plus
the
I'm going to be
entire
doing
body
more
of
different types of
the
streams on this
matches
channel
that
too.
Brett had wrestled during this time. So, Brett, the figure 4 happened before the kick, correct?
Yes.
figure four post spot.
It was elbow first, then figure four, then kick.
Okay.
Live
So
chat too.
I'll give my personal experience about how when someone said to me, watch the kick or here comes the kick or whatever off the ropes, and I didn't hear them, I ended up breaking my orbital bone in my nose.
Oh,
and
geez.
it was 1,000% my fault. It was Rob Van Dam, Reading, Pennsylvania, on a ECW house show. He said, watch the kick. I didn't hear him.
Oh.
Whipped me off. And I was, oh, no. He said, duck the
there you
kick.
go.
I'm sorry. Duck the kick. Even more important, I didn't duck the kick. He was swinging through me, assuming I heard him and assuming I would duck. 1,000,000% my fault. Rob told me afterwards, he said, man, sorry about that, but it wasn't his fault. I apologized. And he said, whenever you don't hear something or you're not sure, grab the ropes, fight back, we can go back to it. But if you don't hear me, don't let me whip you off. So I'm about
that's a good point,
5 years
dude. I
in
never even
business at
thought
this
about it
point,
like
not
that.
even full time.
Because I know how they
that's how I
call
learned it.
spots. You know,
If Brett didn't
sometimes it's
hear
all
Goldberg or
it's all
didn't
pre-done
understand
to
it,
where you don't have to
hold
really
on to him,
call
kick him in the
anything. So
stomach.
they're not just
You've
sitting there
already gotten
talking to
potatoed
each other
away
the whole
twice,
match.
directly
But
or indirectly by Goldberg.
I never really thought
Why
about that.
set
Like, what if you
yourself
don't
up
hear it right?
for something like that? And anytime I said to anybody before a match, by the way, famously Heidenreich and other people, please
Heidenreich.
don't hurt me. What are they going to do when they get out there? They're going to hurt you because now you've made
shown
them
weakness.
incredibly more nervous. I'm not blaming Brett for that because I've said the same
Why
thing.
is he not a
million
backstage
times.
assistant?
I
I
tried
just
to
think
say
maybe he
jokingly, hey man, I know you're tougher than me. You don't have
maybe
to
he
prove it out
didn't
there.
really show that he
You
had
know,
that sort
you
of
don't have to
like
prove it out there.
idea
I'm gonna
about
lay down
himself.
for you. You don't touch me.
Maybe he
I
didn't
got long hair, all that stuff.
didn't give off
But
that
I would
sort of
try to
vibe when he was
disarm him
around
and
there.
not make a Heidenreich or anybody else super nervous. Like, oh, better not hurt him. Better not hurt him. That causes that Murphy's Law thing. Whatever can go wrong will
Both
go wrong.
him
for them.
and
So,
Bully
also
Ray seem to have a
watched,
really good
Bischoff talked
like
about it.
process
And he had a
about
pretty
like how they
interesting
think about
take
wrestling and stuff.
About
Yo,
over-
Raw
over
Apollos, what's
20
up, man?
Well over 20 years, 25 years, right? 25 years later,
It's almost time for Dynamite.
and Brett is very, very. I mean, it cost him his career. This kick kind of started the path to being forcibly retired, to having medical issues that could be related or unrelated. I don't know, but man, 25 years later, and anytime this guy's name comes up or anything comes up about WCW, I'm personally, I'd say this too. I'm personally glad that Bill finally said something
Who's that?
because he's been pretty quiet all along, or pretty like,
Who's
hey,
Greg?
Brad, I love you, man. I'm sorry.
Who's Greg?
How many times can Bill Goldberg apologize? Is he stiff? Can he be careless? Can he be reckless? Absolutely. But Brett is a legend. Even at this time in 99, he's a legend. He's a veteran. He understands people that are green more than anybody and what to do and what not to do. I just wish Brett held the ropes and fought back, or the spot never happened.
Yeah, maybe he
And we might
didn't
be
like
talking
hear
about
it right
Bret
or
Hart
something.
with hundreds, if not thousands, of more matches, under his belt during his
Cursed
career.
Arrow, what's up, man?
So from
Welcome.
the Who Killed
Head
the
coach of the
Mystery
U.S.
documentary,
men's
as you,
soccer national
say,
team. Oh, was he
Goldberg
not
says
good or
about
something?
Brett, you should protect
Is that why
yourself.
you're
You
glad
knew
he's
the kick
not-
was coming. The problem
not
is,
there?
as we said before, that Brett actually did at least attempt to, and there's
What are your
very
thoughts
small
on
amount
Eric
of time,
Bischoff wanting
trying
to
figure
start
out what
a
he needs.
petition to get
As
ICP
far
in the
as
Hall of
what's the
Fame?
kick,
Dude,
from the Hitman book, I
I
felt
don't.
someone
I wonder.
chopped me with a
I
hockey
wonder how
stick,
they feel about
agonising
it.
blow that
I
sent me
would
crashing
not.
to the mat where I lay holding my
Uh,
neck just behind my right ear
I'm
at the
down
base of my
for
skull.
any wrestler
talks
to
about
get
in the
into
book
the Hall of
afterwards,
Fame because there's been so many
concussion
people in it,
syndrome,
even up to
slurring
this
of speech,
point, that
almost like
it's.
he's had a stroke
I know a lot of
in that sense,
people.
you know.
And he
I know
did
a lot of people think about it like there's some sort of sanctity of the wrestling Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame or anything like that. But there's people in there who were straight up clown acts for everything. And I'm not. I mean, that's kind of a funny little way to say it, but you know what I mean. Like there's people who. All they did was just make people laugh for a couple of years, or all they did was they were on the opposite end of the ring from people who turned out to be like major stars, but they worked programs with them, and so they became part of the legacy. So to me, I don't look at the Wrestling Hall of Fame as anything that should be so exclusive to where you can't you're trying to protect some sort of sanctity. I don't think of it like the baseball Hall of Fame, stuff like that. Not to say that I don't think that it does hold some honor and regard. I do think that if you're in any Hall of Fame, you should be looked at as somebody who did something for the business that that made you a part of it, that would legitimately be missed if it didn't occur, or you could see how it helped things out. So I'm down with pretty much anybody getting into a Hall of Fame, because I don't really look at it like that. I look at it as like, yeah, there's honor to it, but I don't think that people should be elitist about it. I think it should just be a spot for us to remember, kind of like a museum. There's stuff in a museum that's literally just like the first ever human fecal matter that's preserved. It's the oldest human fecal matter. It's like it's in a museum, right? Like, but you're acknowledging history. It doesn't need to be the most spectacular thing ever and be all elitist about it. Yeah, and they're good to this day, dude. I've had fun listening to ICP promos recently in NWA as recently as like a month ago. So they're still doing cool stuff that's giving me and other people some fun memories and some entertainment. And to me, that's kind of what this is all about. I think people get really too elitist about things, and they start thinking about it like, no, it's not enough like a real sport. You're not respecting it like a real sport. It's like, dude, it's all entertainment. Every single part of it. That's why you watch football, baseball, basketball, unless you're like some sports booker or sports like better or something. You're only watching the game for the score and the spread and stuff like that. But as a person who enjoys something, you probably want to be entertained by it. And that's what this is. It's entertainment, but there's levels to it, and there's ways to present it that I feel people get a little too bent out of shape trying to make stuff elitist and just not going with the flow and giving people their props, but not going too hard on it to make it not fun for other people. Yo, Kelly's in the house. What's up? I guess the top 30 teams in order under U.S. with 6 wins and 10 losses, 8 draws, and 4 of those 6 wins were against Mexico. Is Mexico bad? It's time, guys. Dynamite. It says waiting to start. Oh, it's starting in 50 seconds. I got us out of there a little too quick. Darich, what's up, man? Wearing your Claudio shirt. You think he's gonna win that? The Fatal 4-Way? It's called the Global Glory Fatal 4-Way. Hey, Bluegrass is in the building. Booked for a gathering of Juggalos this year. For sure. It's not something that I'm super into. I knew a girl who had like the tattoo and everything. Actually, I've known a couple of girls who've had the tattoo of the dude with his cleaver in his hand. What's his name? Jimmy Jugs. What's his name? I don't know. It's almost time. I got the most crispy feed possible thanks to my guy Temezi. Temezi hooked me up with the incredible hookup. Oh my goodness. Yo. Look at this. Yo, Robert Stone. Thank you. Hey, Panda. Welcome, Panda.
But I'm not here to talk to Danny Garcia. I'm here to talk
face. Oh, knee to face. It's time. Knee to face. Yo, Robert Stone, thank you for the bits. You said it's a hatchet. Oh, I thought it was a cleaver. I thought it was like a big meat cleaver.
And worst of all, that talentless hack, Will Ospreay. What I did
Here we go. They're starting it out showing what happened to Daniel Garcia last week when he got jumped and bloodied by MJF. Let's go.
You have ruined the company that I built, and the only way to fix it is with me on top. You can thank me later.
Nice jacket. Nice MJF jacket. They did that, and then they start with Ospreay. Okay. Wah! It's time for the music. Elevated.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means?
so elevated. Dude, I love his theme song. See if I can get this up to a little better quality here. I'm at the lowest quality right now. I'm gonna try to step it up slowly. There we go. It's a meat cleaver, but they call it a hatchet. Oh, okay, so I was kind of right. Robert Stone, thank you for the bits and welcome, man. Yo, Taz is in the house. I saw Panda, you got followed by Zion. Oh, yep, you're telling me about it. I knew it. I was like, you're gonna. She doesn't say anything. I'm saying it. Perfect timing, Panda. It's good timing. That is so awesome. If anybody needs a follow from him, it's you. Bruv. Will Ospreay. What's he think about, bruv?
Thank you kindly.
Acting like he want that follow. Yeah. It's funny when stuff like that happens. Mo jumps in like, yo, what?
I'll be honest with you guys. I was appalled. I was disgusted, but being honest, I ain't surprised.
I kind of want this shirt. This bruv shirt.
I've heard rumors about MJF.
Oh, but I wouldn't be able to wear it because of the green screen. Maybe there's a blue one.
I've heard rumors that you are one of the most insecure men in pro wrestling.
Oh, dang.
And you showed it because a guy like Daniel Garcia earns every opportunity that he gets. And the moment that he starts creeping up on MJF's popularity, he does whatever it takes to stop it. And he stands on this second rope just like I am and delivers a tombstone pile driver.
That
Daniel
was
Garcia is
dastardly.
still at home now with no feeling in his arms and no idea when he's going to come back to pro wrestling, even if he does come back to pro wrestling. And you want to blame the people.
You should sell the green jacket he wears? What green jacket? You're not talking about his ring gear, are you? Like his entrance gear?
And being vulnerable
I think you're talking about like the one that looks kind of like a breakdancing jacket, like a velour jacket or like a soccer type of jacket.
ADHD, and it doesn't give me an excuse to be a little prick. Listen, right? I've only had a few interactions with MJF. And I can already
Oh,
tell
the people's elbow. Like the zip up jacket. Okay.
you know the reasons why.
Yo, it's the Robert elbow. Robert's out here delivering elbows.
2024 didn't really go your way because Tony Khan would rather spend his money on guys that will elevate AEW rather than bury it.
Yo. Yeah, they're putting Daniel Garcia over like crazy right now. I see it. Robert Stone, thank you again, man. Look, Dudley's got a green outfit. The Dudley elbow. Robert Stone, thank you again, man.
Very well educated, smart pro wrestling fans. I think we can all agree. I've got more talent in my left nut than you do in your entire body, bro.
Dang, it's like that? His left what? Hang on. Ospreay's wilding out. Yo, Ryan's in the house. What's up, Ryan? Panda, do you remember what you said right before Zion followed you? Did you say something to him, or did he just did it out of nowhere?
The main reason you don't like me is because I remind people.
I love this camera angle showing the people right behind him on the top rope. This is very nicely shot.
I represent the foundation of this place. You came swanning back after your injury.
WB, what's up, WB?
Had a tattoo on your calf with AEW. Bet on yourself. But if it was really honest, it would say AEW, all about myself, you selfish little prick.
all about myself.
Because if you were going to be honest, that's all you care about. You only care about yourself. And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel like the moment I step foot in AEW, I've been cleaning up after someone else's mess, and I found the guy that I need to clean up after.
Dang, he's the janitor?
But I respect this, Max. Trust me. Trust me. The whole act, right, is you're a scumbag. Some people, hey, are going to cheer it because you're their scumbag, and I welcome it because that's the best version of MJF, and it's been the same old shit for about 5 years now.
Dang.
But it's still the best version of you, right? I welcome it and allow me to show you that level of the devil is ground floor and I'm on the top floor.
The level of the devil is ground floor. Jeez. Yo, what's happening here?
And this time, Max, this time,
Yeah, Kenny's not here to
I'm
clean up the
in
place right now.
England,
That's a good way to
after my
think about it,
nan
actually.
passed away. I'm here in Calgary and I'm after a fight. So if you're back there, get your ass back here. Let's handle this, son.
MJF's coming out here. He's gonna jump up from behind, I think. Where is he?
Oh,
They hit MJF's music. Where's he at, though? Yeah, that was good, man. Ah, he turned around. Nice. Ospreay's smart, man.
Where is MJF?
Yeah, where is he? He should be hanging out with the EVPs. Dude, how much of a twist would that be? Freaking MJF joins the Elite? Ooh, I don't think anybody has that on their bingo card. He's not here. Dang you, MJF. Ah, he's on the Titantron.
Doing great. There you go.
Yeah, Will's on fire, man. They're writing good stuff for him.
Not bad. Oh, you thought I was gonna come out there? No, Will. These people don't deserve the privilege of being that close to my greatness. Nor do I want to have to deal with inhaling their vile stench.
Inhaling
I think
vile
we can all
stench.
agree I deserve better than that. Now, William, I've beaten every one of their favorites that they thought were top guys, and guess what? They all fell beneath my feet. You think you're different? You know what you are,
Mark,
Will?
that's what you think? They
You're
got
a
some
joke.
good people here. You don't like
You're
Pac?
a flavor of the month.
What do you
I'm
think
a
of
flavor
Pac?
the millennia. I don't have to murder myself to get them interested in me. I just have to speak. You wrestle not for yourself, but for them. You're their little dancing toy monkey. Eventually, they're gonna wind you up, watch you play your thimbles, and realize they've seen your routine. They'll grow tired of it. And then they're gonna throw you out in the trash just like they tried to do to me.
Like a leper.
Difference is, I'm not replaceable.
Sounded like the Joker
on the
there
other
for a
hand,
second.
They're gonna move on and call the next flippy guy the best in the world. I've only been in this sport for 10 years, and I've managed to see 10 of you come and go. Great wrestlers are a dime a dozen. Here today, gone tomorrow. I'm a
Dang,
generational
he's
talent.
spitting those facts over
And
here.
if you get in the ring with me,
Are you from
you will be
Newcastle?
exposed.
What? Dang, it's like
So you
that?
wanna
What'd they do
wrestle
to
me
you?
tonight? You want MJF tonight? No.
Nah. He said
I'm
no.
not like you, Will. I don't wrestle for fun. I don't wrestle for their amusement. I wrestle for a purpose and the betterment of all elite wrestling. So I got a little proposition for you.
Uh-oh.
Say next week, MJF versus Will Ospreay for the International Championship.
Ooh, he wants that title.
That way, for the first time in your career, you ain't gonna be wrestling for stars, Will. I'll be punching you in the face until you start seeing them.
Dang. This has been a good beginning. I like this opening. Star-studded.
Adorable.
Adorable.
Max, I'll see you next week, you little bitch.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
Will Ospreay
The title match for next week.
MJF 1 week from tonight on Dynamite with the AEW International
Elevate it, elevate me to the. Oh, only a minute left until the Bryan Danielson and Hangman. Owen Hart Foundation final. Whoever wins that is going to Wembley. Goki, welcome.
I told everybody, this will be the most epic year of my career.
That was some good stuff, man. I really did enjoy that. And I like how there was no no other people running out here. No like Daddy Magic or any of that stuff. I like Daddy Magic, but just like there's certain times where you need to keep it just as serious as possible and as grounded and on task. Whoa! Yo! Guess what time it is? It's time for upgrades. Time for upgrades. Yo, Robert with the alley-oop to Kelly. Robert Stone, thank you so much, man. The alley-oop to Kelly. Scott Matthews. Kelly slams it home. Thank you so much, Robert. So generous of you. Kill the rabbit. So, Jeff Jarrett is the special enforcer for this match, for the finals. I want to see what Tony Khan was up to with this, man. I have a weird feeling about this right here. It's D-Bry University. Bryan Danielson. Yeah, Mark, I think there's more to it than that. I think that this is just the tip of it. Yo, Luke, what's up? Heck yeah, Kelly. Kelly got the hookup. And Kelly actually, Kelly thanked Robert for it. That's awesome, man. Thank you guys. Thanks for the generosity and the team gritty mentality. I don't know what else to call it. Just being nice, good people. Thank you. It's time. The Hangman cometh.
As a father, as a husband, as a human being. And Jeff Jarrett is there to uphold those values here tonight.
I like his song. Pretty nice. Yeah, good start to AEW, I think. Gratos. Is that who's following? Yeah, Gratos. Woo. Boom. Oh, stay in the cup. There you go. All right. I thought you were going overboard. Gratos. Gratos? Gratos? Thank you for following. All right, we'll put a prediction on this one. I really want to know what you guys think is about to happen here. My goodness.
There's something wrong with that match. Exactly. There is absolutely
Of course there's something.
Who will
wrong.
win?
You all know why. Swerve Strickland made this man
Bryan.
this way. He has never been that driven.
Swerve Strickland made this man this way, but I think that the crowd made this man who he is right now.
To the ring where the Owen Hart Foundation men's tournament finals are about to kick off, and to make it official, take it away, Dapper effort, Justin Roberts.
Like his song, it's moody, but and a bit repetitive for my taste, but it does sound good. This is the finals right here. We'll grab some dinner. All right. Do you know what you're getting? You gotta let me know, man. Let me know. Let me know. I'm still a fan of Hangman. What? Your friends think you're not smart for that? Hangman's good, man.
Weighing 229 pounds, Hangman at home.
He's not my favorite wrestler, but he's akin to some of the people from yesteryear. He reminds me of people like Mr. Perfect and people like that. Just with like a little less charisma. Oh my goodness. Yo, Goki with 185. I see you, man. Yeah, I'm glad they're done with that stuff too, Bluegrass. Absolutely.
Interesting.
Here's my third favorite page. All right, predictions are open, guys. You have a little less than 2 minutes to get your prediction in on Twitch, so please make it happen. We can do a prediction on YouTube as well. Let's do it. See what you guys think.
And how lucky you fellas and everybody at home is that I get to be here tonight and watch this match. Watch Adam Page
Who will
achieve his destiny, and that man, that clam digger, finally get his comeuppance, the end of his odyssey.
Well, Nigel, you touched on it a few moments ago. Hangman Adam Page, due to his history with Swerve Strickland, and you can't endorse what Swerve Strickland did.
All right.
In his rivalry.
The poll is open on YouTube now as well, so if you'd like to double dip, you guys could. But you got a little less than a minute to be on the Twitch prediction, so make sure you teleport. Make sure you instant transmission yourself. Probably wrong, but you're going for Hangman. I think going for Hangman is smart in this case. I think that's what's up.
From Wembley Stadium, 2 matches from my absolute worst nightmare. But as you can see from the state of Bryan, thankfully Bryan unlikely to win this match. You've seen how he walks around backstage, all stoved up.
Stuffed up. I was going to say gingerly, but
Gingerly.
He has only got
Predictions are 100% for Bryan Danielson right now on YouTube.
Only a 20% chance of that.
well, Hangman Adam Page hammering down on the neck.
Boing.
Danielson.
Danielson with the backflip.
His opponent drops down.
Nice. Single leg crab. Rolled through with it.
Looking for an early submission here. Hangman makes the call to the ropes to force the break.
You see Danielson's wearing his Hart colors. He's got the pink, black, and like silver.
Exacerbated 1 week ago in the semifinal round match with Pac. We saw in that video package, Tony. Bryan Danielson, I mean, he barely escaped that brutalizer to turn the tables on his opponent.
Every time I see Bryan Danielson
Say Page. Did you vote? I hope you voted. I want to see the outcome of this poll here. All right, predictions are closed on Twitch, so may the odds be ever in your favor. We're going to find out. This is the finals of the Owen Hart tournament. I wish they would have played it up a little bit more. I think that the intro, it's like they're in a rush or something.
I'm also very concerned about his neck, about his injuries. That's obviously took a toll. Look at that shotgun.
Like they did the normal stuff, but I wish it would be a little bigger than that. A little bit more done up. Maybe they will when the win happens. Yo, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yo. It's Merry Mania. Look at all these bits. Oh my goodness. Yo, what is this? Been going for a while. A lot of work. What point do you just shut it down? Why would I do that? It's a good, Maybe I should ask you the same question. Why have you been spending years being a stalker? How about that? How about you ask yourself that same question? I think that would be a little bit more healthy if you asked yourself that question. I'm not the one out here bothering people and stalking people all day. It's Merry Mania. 100 bits, Mary. Thank you so much. Sorry, I had to swat a bothersome. Oh, Danielson's already bleeding. Legato in the house. What's up, man?
To the turnbuckle by Hangman, but it must have been the ring post and now into the steps. As Hangman in to break the referee's count, intent on punishing Danielson.
Cat in a box. I hope Pac wins this global fatal 4-way, dude. I like everybody in the match, but I just think Pac has been so lost in the sauce for so long.
This is tough to watch, and for as great of a wrestler that Bryan Danielson is, that's tough to endure.
WB, I don't think that's ever gonna happen, man. unfortunately, there's some people out there who just have undiagnosed issues that they're never going to get taken care of, and unfortunately, society has to pay for that. We all have to deal with it. Yeah, Pac needs the win. I don't feel like anybody in that match has more of like an upside than Pac. More charisma, more like know-how. Everybody else is pretty good, but I feel like that would be it.
Danielson down. Referee Paul Turner getting a good look into the eyes of Danielson, making sure he can continue.
Knock them all, hit them with the brass knuckles. I guess it is a fatal 4-way, so you'd probably be able to do that.
Did you call for the match on Saturday to be stopped when Hangman Page was busted open?
Well, let's be perfectly honest with you. I think that Hangman Adam Page is in a better condition than Bryan Danielson.
Listen, your jealousy of Bryan Danielson is well documented on Collision.
Is Mina done in AEW? I really hope not. Dude, they put so much time into that. They put so much time and energy into that feud. I feel like it would just be upsetting if she's gone now. You know what I mean? Like, I was actually starting to like her a little bit. Let's put 5 minutes on it. Make them wait around.
Is raining down right hands and disrespecting this great crowd in Calgary.
I'm sure this match will be maybe like a third of the way done by the time that's done. I really hope she's not done with.
Foundation men's tournament going down right here in Calgary, the birthplace of Owen Hart. And during
I tried to rest, WB. It's tough, man. It's scary for me to try to sleep right now. I believe Monet's Forbidden Door opponent signed with WWE less than 2 weeks. Yeah. She was like, all right, I'm out. But hey, I'm more happy that she lost that belt now. I'm actually kind of glad about it because she was actually very good. And we took the time to research and look up a bunch of her matches and stuff, and she's money in the ring, man. She's got a cool look to her too. WWE picked up something special, man. She's pretty dang good. Yeah, I'm glad that WWE even like had her on the radar like that. But they got such a cool scouting system. It's over with, man. Like if Tony doesn't snatch you, you know they got their eye all the way on these type of wrestlers. Yeah, I hope she goes to NXT first because. Well, Shawn Michaels is the one who put out the tweet that she just signed, Stephanie Becker. He's the one who put out the tweet, so I think she's NXT. And he said, see you in Orlando, so either they're just going to train her there for a main roster debut, or she's actually going to be NXT. But I think if they were just going to train her there, they wouldn't have announced it like that. So I think it's set, man. I think Roxanne's about to have some... she might be losing that title because Stephanie Becker is to me a better wrestler than Roxanne.
Point to where you think he can't go on, he'll rise to the occasion.
And I mean, think of what Danielson did to get to this point in the finals. He beat 2 men.
Yeah, it's hard to sleep, but it's also scary for me because that's when I had my heat stroke, when I was asleep. So if I'm like about to fall asleep and I feel like I'm getting a little warm or something, like it just makes me like, oh, stay awake. HBK is definitely cooking, man.
Next Wednesday night.
He is. But honestly, Tony Khan's cooking too, dude. I've been having more fun with these episodes of Dynamite for the last like month. I think Tony Khan's really trying to restore the feeling or whatever. Acid's in the house. What's up, Acid? Can't think of anyone debuting to main roster in Triple H era besides Logan Paul. Yeah. Or maybe somebody who's just absolutely a blue chip release. Like I could see if MJF would not have re-signed here, you know. If MJF wouldn't have re-signed, I think Triple H would have brought him to the main roster.
Legs of Hangman Adam Page allowing him to get the rope break. And Danielson, though, he typically likes to hold on to the 4 on that 5 count, maybe fatigue
Stephanie can say or spell her last name is good, but I think Julia will be the one. Maybe. Oh, I thought you were saying she can't say her own last name. I'm like, dang, it's like that.
Death Valley driver on his opponent, but Danielson hammers Hangman down to a single knee. Hangman.
Jeff Jarrett is still just seated on the ramp. So Jeff Jarrett is not around the ring patrolling the spot. He's sitting in a chair just watching the match. He's still there. They keep showing him, but he's not doing anything controversial or anything.
And you know, I mentioned Danielson's path to the finals.
Karaja Day, yeah, the Karaja Day. When she comes back, I think she's gonna be a major player too. Oh no, Anime, I just read it wrong. I thought you were saying that she couldn't pronounce her own name. I was like, wow. Hangman got credit carded on the top turnbuckle to buy a little bit of time for a bleeding Danielson. Bleeding Bryan. Uh-oh. Danielson's got his feet on the... Wait, what's this? Oh, Spiderplex?
Yeah, honoring the late, great Owen Hart and Bryan Danielson.
Oh my god, he dropped him on his neck.
Suplex Hangman landing on his head. And Danielson...
Dude, that was done with intent.
Where he gets this from, I don't know.
He dropped Page on his freaking neck, dude. He was Owen's best friend. It probably wants to get this done right, yeah. Dude, I love Jeff Jarrett. I know a lot of people don't like him because they've followed him for a long time and seen like bad years and stuff like that. But I love him, man. I think he's so good. I think he's great at his job. Danielson's in a lot of trouble here. He's splattered to the mat, and now he's getting his brain data all splattered all over the inside of his cranium by a crossface.
Danielson is attempting to maneuver his way to the ropes to force the break on
Goes for a rope break and gets it. Smartly knows how to maneuver out of this hold. Yeah, I haven't had a problem with Jeff Jarrett either, but I know there's people who watched him in TNA, and I hear it got kind of bad there, like just like the way he booked himself or got booked or something. I don't know about it enough, and I kind of don't want to know. I like him a lot, so I don't want to like stop liking him as much. I don't know anything about that. I've heard about it, and that's all I know.
Time limit draw. Their two subsequent
after his divorce was bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I never got to see it, so I know I have kind of like a clean slate view of him because all I did was I saw him show up in WWF, then I didn't see him for a chunk of time, and then I saw him like in WWE a little bit, or WWE, I saw him there a little bit, and then I saw him here, and that's it. Like, I missed all the TNA stuff. Yeah, the main event at Wembley. We're going to find out.
Once again, content to dictate the pace.
He was amazing at TNA. See, that's what I don't know, man. I don't want to be so, like, cocky about it. Like, nah, he great, you know, because I haven't seen a lot of his career. But what I have seen, I like him.
The lariat attempt was coming in maybe for the knee, but instead counters the Hurricane Rana. Hangman the high.
We're gonna start seeing more of him, I think, because we're doing the classic historical battles, guys. Where if you're on my Twitch channel, we're rewatching all the WCW Nitros and all the WWF Raws back to back. We're doing the Monday Night Wars basically, and I'm taking you guys' reviews, your ratings, and we're gonna see if it really was 83 weeks of victories or what. We're watching all the pay-per-views and stuff too, so. And it's not like this, where I just put their pictures on the screen. I actually show you guys the matches and stuff. We actually watch the whole Nitro, the whole Raw on the screen. So, following and subscribing to my Twitch channel would probably be good if that sounds fun to you. We're going to do Thunder and SmackDown when they become a thing. But I don't want to talk about that too much because no spoilers. No spoilers either. We don't do it like we've seen it before either. So if you come by and watch it with us, we don't say who's going to win or what's going to happen or this is the episode where this guy shows up. We're watching them as if they're live on TV. That way everybody gets to remember it, or like remember it if you're remembering it, or see it for the first time if you're seeing it for the first time. or recalling it for the first time. We don't do any spoilers. We don't do any of that stuff. So we just watch the show for the show and let it rock. That's a good question.
Now Danielson.
Jeff and Owen were a tag team. What? That's cool.
Or something more. Danielson as Hangman on the top turnbuckle. The final match in the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament continues. Bryan Danielson in charge of Hangman Adam Page. Danielson raining down elbow strikes on the top rope.
Danielson needs to be careful here, I can tell you that right now.
What is this?
Danielson could be thinking back suplex.
Yeah, but Danielson's going to hit hard as well if he connects.
Good to have Shivani back. Oh my goodness.
He pulled that leather cover
He
off the
put
top
the
turnbuckle,
he took the
drove Danielson's head into
cover
it.
off
That
the
is a
turnbuckle.
steel turnbuckle, linking the post and the ropes.
Yeah, Mark, we're gonna find out. I don't know anything about that right now. We're at the beginning. We just got done with that whatever that pay-per-view was, where they had like that giant cage where it was like one level of the cage, another level of the cage, and it looked like a cage house, like a cage tower. I forget what that was called. Was it Super Brawl or something? What was that? We just saw that, so we're right after that. Starcade, is that what it was? Starcade 95? That's what we just watched. So anything after that, let's not talk about it. Let's just let's just watch it together. I don't want to know.
Prevent people from being busted open by the floor.
Yeah, and the boy, he was bleeding profusely. It was a moment I thought they may stop the match. But no, it goes on as this one does as well.
Look at this.
All right.
Jarrett standing.
Just a special enforcer making sure everything is on an even keel here.
Oh my God. Page pushed off of the top rope onto the apron, front flip onto the apron, right on his back.
And Danielson now returning to the ring.
Let's be clear about this. Tonight is Bryan.
What did I think of a three-letter cage? It was different. Danielson with a front flip, springboard front flip. He was not too sure-footed at first, but he kept it together. Dude, is there anything that Danielson can't do? I mean, he probably can't do like 450 splash. Actually, maybe he could do a 450 splash if he wanted to. I don't know about no 630 senton though. Yeah, it's a good first match. This feels like a big Dynamite. It feels larger than normal. We didn't start out with the Jane song and all that. Started out with star power. Yeah, Jeff stood up.
Danielson, the kicks to the chest and taking a moment to compose himself. Danielson looking very unsteady even as he delivers these kicks. Now, Bryan looking for the knockout shot. Hangman.
Oh, yes.
Oh, the pile driver on the floor.
Second pile driver in about 3 minutes.
And now
Danielson is getting his neck cracked, and not in a official medical chiropractic way.
What's Jeff Jarrett doing down there? What's he going to do with
He's getting adjusted to the point where he might be out of here.
He's concerned about Bryan Danielson,
Do I think Danielson will ever go back to WWE? Yeah, I think he'll show up in like a suit or whatever and just like accept a Hall of Fame ring or whatever.
Oh my God, Doc Sampson and Jeff Jarrett trying to.
Uh-oh. Oh, he just basically slapped Jeff Jarrett in the face.
Yeah, Jarrett had to take a moment to
Look at Jarrett's physique, man. This guy is timeless.
That's not the integrity that Owen Hart represented.
That's right.
That's not what this
He's like the
tournament is
Morgan
about.
Freeman of wrestling
I
or something.
congratulate Jeff Jarrett for not taking Hangman's bait.
Me too. He's a great pro. He is
Yeah, it's a good
great
match.
pro as Jeff
I like
Jarrett,
the
one of the
back and
greats of all
forth.
time. He's not going to go for that, but buddy, look at this.
But Danielson
Still
is
did not
just,
even get to his
he
feet.
cut himself again.
Is somebody going to show some sense? Bryan Danielson is in
Danielson is willing to die for this. Isn't that what he said in his last promo?
Inside the ring is up to now 8 on the 10 count.
Oh, man, there's a lot of blood. You see it? It's dripping on the ground. Oh, jeez. Bring him to wrestle Cena. Dude, if they have that planned for Cena's final tour, because it would line up. Remember, Danielson said this is the last year of his like actual fully like in ring last year, full time type of thing. If they have him come back, or if like that's the plan, and they're actually talking with Tony Khan, they're actually opening up the most forbidden door. That would be crazy to have Danielson back in WWE for a final match with Cena.
206 bones in the human body.
Well, Bryan Danielson, I mean, he said that
that'd be crazy.
His last year as a full-time active wrestler. Imagine if he were able to go.
Hey, Excalibur's talking about what I was just saying.
Win the AEW World Championship. A lot of people are saying that. It's out in the universe.
Hangman was looking for the discus, but he stopped psycho knee.
Oh, he hit him with the knee.
But Danielson cannot capitalize.
Nah, he can't get to it.
What an amazing match. We're still going to crown a women's champion later on tonight.
That's right. Our AEW, or excuse me, our Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Finals. Will Nightingale, can she make it back-to-back, or will Mariah May win the tournament and challenge? We will find out in our
Mariah May. That's who I think is going to win that match. I don't think they're giving it to Willow.
To run to the corner and make it all the way back.
Willow in the main event of, or not the main event, but well, I guess it kind of would be. It'd be like the co-main event of All In. It doesn't seem right to me. She still seems mid-card. Not that Mariah May seems much higher than that, but her association with Toni Storm feels like it's more important and more just has her a little closer to that. But then again, maybe it'll be a triple threat or something. Willow does get good reactions though.
Ducks underneath, and Danielson lands on his feet. Danielson ducks underneath.
Maybe to, oh my God, Busaiku knee to the freaking ref. Oh my goodness. There's the lariat.
There's no justice. Where's the referee?
And look at this.
Up, he knows the ref is gone, so now he's got the belt. Hangman's got the belt. And he's whipping Danielson with it. Jeez, this is brutal. Yeah, I said they just got that Stephanie Vakura lady. She's good, man.
Jeff Jarrett, that's exactly why Jeff Jarrett was at ringside to prevent something like this from happening.
They had to and around the throat, the belt around the throat.
The enforcer came through and he did his job. Paige just shoved Jeff Jarrett for getting involved, but he's supposed to get involved. That's his job.
This is really testing Jeff Jarrett.
Now he's the ref. Jeff Jarrett is the ref now. Roll him up, Danielson. No, not enough. I like this reveal. Jeff Jarrett's the ref. Now he's Ref Jarrett. R-E-double-F. R-E-double-F, guys. It's Ref Jarrett. Oh. Rolls through. Deadeye. Not on the neck. Oh, my God. No. Danielson's down. That's one. That's two. That's... Oh. And Jeff Jarrett, he swoops his arm through, doing anything to count to three. It was a kick out, though. I will give that. This is well done right here. This is crispy. Block shot to the back of the neck of Danielson. Danielson is Danielson. This is done, dude. His wife needs to run out here right now to save him. Throw the freaking towel. Ref Jarrett. Yeah, R-E-double-F. How the heck is Danielson already ready to roll this dude up? I don't like that. Yeah, he's still got the belt around his neck.
As well. How apropos.
Oh, look, digging the fingers, trying to adjust his grip. Hangman Adam Page.
Danielson trying to get to the ropes.
Trying to make a
That's REFF. Yep. You heard what I said.
Across his face, shooting down his spine. Surely.
It's gotta be over, dude.
He's going out.
Danielson tried to reverse, but he couldn't.
He's been through everything. Oh, got the.
Danielson, though, he's going out.
It's done, dude.
Hangman
He's
Page.
done. He's out.
Not moving.
Not even moving.
Jeff Jarrett gonna stop this match. Is Hangman Page
Danielson gonna let a man die in front of him?
He's out.
I mean, not Danielson. Is REFF gonna let him die? Oh, they're doing the arm drop spot. They did the arm drop spot, dude. They're doing the throwback. I love it. Dude, you don't see too many arm drop spots these days.
Can he survive? Danielson, no counters. He's got Hangman hook tied. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, Danielson wins. Wow. Ref Jarrett did not mess him over either. It was a very fair and square account, man. Ref Jarrett's about to get murdered for this. You're a dead man. Oh my goodness. Danielson is going to Wembley. Wow, I did not see this coming. This was very well done. Yeah, this was amazing. Why do they all end up in a roll-up? Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly how Danielson won the last match, too. This was a great ending. This was so cinematic. This is so just... I love it. The storytelling, everything. Lady, tell me you don't watch the show that you're actually trying to get a high five from this guy after he just lost. You saw these people trying to get a high five from Hangman? Like, you wouldn't get a high five anyway, but you're definitely not getting right after he loses. There we go. Jeff Jarrett is bringing the title to Danielson. He is. Nice. They are making it seem like a bigger deal. This was good, man. Yes. Yes. Dude, I loved it. This is so well done. Oh, my goodness. That was so good. Danielson's bloodied. I thought they did everything they could to make him look strong, that he was going to lose, you know? Nope. No loss for Danielson. What an incredible ending. What an incredible match, and what a good idea. 13 votes. 62% of YouTube thought Bryan Danielson would win.
Back in the Saddle Dome during Stampede Week. In Owen Hart's hometown.
Bryan Danielson wins. Owen.
And it is with great
They took the time too, man. Like they gave it time to breathe.
Award the Owen Cup to Bryan Danielson.
Wow. So that's why they beat Jeff Jarrett, and that's why they let him beat Jeff Jarrett. It all fits, man.
Bryan, we'll see you at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, he's wearing the Hart colors.
London, England for your title shot.
Dang, Danielson going to Wembley.
Not my champion.
Is he gonna kill the web? Was he supposed to say something? He looked like he was supposed to say something, but they were like, we're out of time. This is Bryan's first belt, yes. Oh, Swerve's house. It's a good transition right here, because they did say that he would talk tonight. Swerve. Swerve. Let's go. Here he is, the champion. REFF did his job, man. He did not quick count him. I thought he was going to be like 1, 2, 3 or something to create controversy. No. He counted it perfect. Gave him every chance to kick out.
Makes history. Will that be the night that Bryan Danielson becomes
Danielson versus Swerveilson.
of his full-time career.
Not if there's any justice in the world.
Wow. They already got the graphic ready and everything.
We are going
I guess in this case I could see it because you only had 2 choices.
approaches Bryan Danielson.
Yo, this is how they go to commercial too. Very nicely done. This show has a flow, man. I'm telling you, this is when AEW is at its best, when they're Wolverine, when they're a animal with its back against the wall, fighting against the big machine, and just doing everything they can to be the victor of a situation. This is when they're the best, man. When they know things are kind of getting a little bit out of control, like they're kind of losing viewership. They know that their back is against the wall. Their competition is firing on all cylinders, super duper hot. That's what made them the best in the first place. When they had that like underdog mentality and they were always fighting from under, that was great. But when they start believing in their own legend and thinking that their stuff doesn't stink at all and everything's great, that's when that attitude goes to the wayside and they start doing whatever they want to do. You can't just do whatever you want to do, man. Especially in entertainment, you have to entertain the public. And that's what I'm seeing here. They have that underdog feeling they got going on. They have that Wolverine, that wild animal with its back against the wall. And that's when the booking starts getting better. That's when the performance get better. That's when the matches get better. That's when all this gets better, is when you can tell that they are swinging for the fence, trying to just do the best they can. The House of Dragons. Oh, is that the commercial you're seeing? Yeah, that's a good ticket selling match right there. Danielson versus Swerve. Heck yeah. I'll be right back.
I stood on that stage not more than a week ago, staring across from Will Ospreay, looking at this man eye to eye, and you know what he told me? He said,
Let's go.
That the best in the world is who holds this world championship. And there was a lot of
We got the
doubt being
promo.
thrown around.
Is All In when Swerve will finally lose this title? Oh, you're saying finally, so you're not liking this title reign?
So now that I defeated Will Ospreay,
You said finally, so you're thinking he should have lost already?
you're still looking at the AEW World Champion.
Yeah, I got it after you said it. Bluegrass, that's a good one, man. The House of the Dragon, whose house and the dragon. I like it. The American Dragon.
It's going to be a true honor and a privilege facing you at the main event of All In at Wembley Stadium later this year. But I'm still not over the fact that you hold a pinfall victory against me, Bryan. And I'm someone that holds on to grudges. Very much so.
Wait a minute, where'd Danielson go? Did they cart him out or
We're
something?
at 2 different points in our careers now. You on the downslide, Bryan. Me, well, you could say you're looking at the most dangerous man in AEW. Speaking of which, it wasn't more than a couple weeks ago.
Is he gonna go to
that
Danielson's house?
EVPs, the Elite, had walked down.
I like it, but he has so much ego. I think Ospreay could have won. I've been happy with Ospreay winning and proving Swerve wrong.
And tried to bribe me with some miniature-sized Reebok pumps. They also tried to offer me a spot in the Blood and Guts
He was scared. He left.
on Team Elite. Well, I'm here to officially announce that I will be joining Blood and Guts.
Oh, he's Team Elite. Nice. This is what I was saying that they should have done for the Anarchy in the Arena, but
A fitting spot for the AEW World Champion.
they're doing it now. Better late than never.
Like I said, you do not
I mean, we
make
got
a
one of the
Team
best
AEW
matches out of it,
and
so.
offer the AEW World Champion a spot on that team. So I'm going to lead this team. I'm going to step up. And I'm going to do not just one, but 2 things.
Rematch at Wrestle Dream. Aren't they both from Washington? That'd be good.
And 2, lead Team AEW.
I see you, man. That's a good idea.
Against the Elite.
Sounds good to me as long as they keep Danielson's title reign fun, dude. One of the things that I've noticed about Danielson is I'm just not into anything he's doing. He's not fun to watch right now. He's fun to watch in a wrestling match, but he's just not. I'm not into anything he's up to.
First and number 1.
If they can make his title reign fun, then I'm down with it.
Number 2, the AEW International Champion Will Ospreay.
Yeah, he's joining Team AEW.
Continental Champion Kazuchika Okada. So how about we do this? I offer you a challenge, Okada.
Okada?
You versus me, and the world champion will really show you how to make it rain. Bitch.
Oh, he said the B word. Yo, Okada? That's his next
So in closing,
opponent, possibly?
I'll see you at All in London, Bryan. And this I firmly promise you, this will be your final countdown.
Oh, jeez.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Bryan Danielson.
It's a nice jacket.
Strickland at All In.
Yeah, I'm down with it. It sounds like a good idea, right?
Swerve, the team
I'm cool with it. I'm liking everything that I just heard and everything I just saw. He still seems a little unsure of himself. I feel like him and Damian Priest have the same thing going on, where it's like they've been so far down to the bottom. Like they've been so, like, Damian Priest has been homeless, legit homeless, and like living in a car and stuff like that. I feel like certain people, like, life beats you down so much, like you don't feel like you deserve good things, or you just don't have that confidence. And I feel like both Swerve and Damian, they both have this little thing in the back of their head that makes them feel like they're not good enough. And I wish they would. I wish they get over that, because I feel like they would both be so much better on the mic and just overall as a champion or just as a wrestler if they could get a little bit more confidence. I think Swerve has become good at pretending to be as confident as he is, but he's not really that confident. And I feel like Damian Priest has that same thing going on. Yeah, the Bryan Danielson run, like I said, I'm just not really interested in it. Like, I like the matches more or less here or there, but I'm just not interested in like the retirement tour type of feeling that he has going on, because none of it fits together. It's like well, not none of it, but a lot of it just, it seems so random that I'm just like, oh, I guess this is the next guy. It's like I'm watching him wrestle for him instead of trying to be entertained by a show that I'm tuning into. It's like watching Brad Pitt go to the store and like buy the groceries he's gonna eat later. Yeah, it'd be fun here or there, but like, do we really want to see him do that over and over again? Some people do, but like, I'm trying to see a good Brad Pitt movie. I'm not trying to watch this dude do stuff that he wants to do that doesn't benefit me at all. trying to see an entertaining show with you on it, man. I'm trying to make. I want your final year of doing this to be entertaining, not for it to be some sort of like weird look into your life where you're randomly picking people to wrestle against. I'm too close to the situation to just be like, oh my God, he's wrestling this guy next. I'm too close to the situation now to where it's just like, oh, that's who he wants to wrestle next. They need to make it. They need to break it out of that pattern a little bit for me. I want a new women's champion. Oh, you're tired of Toni Storm? Really? What's she up to? What's wrong with it? It has been a year, but like nobody else has really shown that level of charisma or that level of entertainment about them. You know, you would just be plugging in somebody who would not get the same reactions out of the crowd. Like who do you got, right? Like who would take that spot from her? You definitely would have to be building somebody up to that. You couldn't just do it tonight. You couldn't have like a mystery title match where she just loses the title tonight and it would be a better situation. So I see you, but it's like the problem is like they're not building like a whole lot of credible women to take that title off of her and still leave the division looking in the same shape as it's in right now. You said Brett Baker. Yeah, but like, well, if you did that, yeah, that could upstage Sasha or Mercedes. Yeah, maybe you could do that. That would definitely get under Mercedes' skin so much that I could see that feud getting super hot. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe Brad Baker. Have her bake some bread up. Mariah May could take it, but she's real flimsy right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's time for a rap from Max. Hit him with the beat. Oh, you said that's been the Dan this year. I thought you were saying a swear word. Yeah, I know they want that to be the thing, but we'll see, man. Yeah, I think Mariah winning tonight makes the most sense. Thunder Rosa? You don't think they'd have to build her up a little bit better? You think it's just ready-made? If Thunder Rosa won the title tonight, the women's division would be just fine and it'd be all good. I think that's a step down. I like Thunder Rosa. I think Thunder Rosa is a better wrestler than Toni Storm, but I think they need to do a little better with Thunder Rosa before she's actually in that place. Oh. Oh. Yo, talking that trash? Dang, man. Roasted? How come the Young Bucks didn't cut that music video off? They didn't cut that feed at all? I was waiting for the Bucks to rip that off the air. Uh-oh. It's time. Joe's gonna kill you. Dude, it's Samoa Joe. He's in the building. Let's see what you guys think is about to happen here. say Stampede street fight. They were probably dancing to it. I would have been. I would have thought it was funny. But Max does seem to cut a little close to the bone with some of these disses, man. I don't know. I could see them getting a little mad. They don't seem like they react the best to things like that. Comes Christopher Jericho. What the heck is his real name? What's Chris Jericho's real name? I don't even know to this day. He's got a cowboy hat on. I must say I do like his new theme song. It's definitely not as catchy as the last one, but it fits. Chris Irvin? Irvin? Chris Irvin. Oh, so was his dad named Irvin in the NHL? He said his dad was in the NHL, right? Yo, Strange, what's up, man? Christopher Keith? Christopher Keith? Wait, what? Keith? Oh, maybe that's his middle name? Hi, guys! Play for the Rangers, yeah. Right? United Empire's in the house. Oh, look at this. United Empire. Oh, 1 bit left to cup. Dudley's getting it. Dudley got the bit. Good job, Dudley. You got it. All right, let's do a prediction on this one. Let's see what you guys think is going to happen here. Chris or Joe?
Samoa Joe.
Alright, predictions are open. Get your prediction in now, if you'd like for them to count. Middle name is Keith. Okay. So now we got his full name. Alright. Who will win? Let's ask YouTube as well. Twitch, you have a little less than 2 minutes, so get your prediction in now if you'd like for them to count. Don't miss out.
You have to imagine so. We saw the bad apple Bryan Keith come to ringside with Chris Jericho, but that does not account for the Redwood. Big Bill, we know is somewhere.
It's a Samoan named Joe, just like
Jericho chops to the chest.
Just like Roman Reigns.
Joe tucks under.
All right, the poll is open on YouTube, guys. Welcome, United Empire. Thank you very much for following. Got a couple follows today. What was this? A weird little floppy drop kick that did nothing to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe's like, what was that supposed to be? Samoa Joe's like, I'm not selling that. Uh-oh. It is a street fight, so here come the weapons. Steel chair.
The learning tree, Chris Jericho in charge of Samoa Joe, at least for the moment, as Jericho now the chair across the spine.
What do you think Joe is learning here, Nigel? I hate to even ask you that question.
He's learning that he should have
He's learning.
on the learning tree, Chris Jericho, instead of being
I wonder if I'm all the way up to date. There was a little bit of stuttering. No. Okay, now I'm up to date.
Yeah, but we know that Hook not cleared to travel. He's not here.
Thank you guys for joining me tonight, by the way, guys. We've got 50 people. 50 people. 50 cool wrestling fans in the house. I hope you like wrestling. If you don't, maybe you're getting introduced to it or something. Horseshoes. The Stampede. Jericho has introduced horseshoes from a bag. He keeps doing this. You notice that? In any match like this, he brings out a black bag and it's got something that's very, pertinent to the spot they're at. Cursero knows. Thank you, Cursero. Yeah. Well, I think it's probably not him, Acid. I'd say it's probably Jericho more than Tony. Oh my God. Slammed on the, oh my God, dude, that had to hurt. It's a ringer. Oh, Samoa Joe with a senton where he just literally sat on Jericho's chest. He didn't do the thing where like most of your weight comes down on the mat and just your back hits the guy. He just straight up sat on him. Oh my goodness. Have these two ever fought before? Is this their first ever like one-on-one match in their entire careers? I'm not sure that Jericho was ever in TNA, and Samoa Joe spent a lot of his career there. It's their first time ever fighting each other, like one-on-one. I know they fought before because they just had a match, but like it was not a one-on-one match.
Horseshoe around their fist and make it almost like brass knucks,
just like the knucks that Jericho used on Hook last week.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! It's the walls. It's the walls of Jericho on Samoa Joe.
Can Samoa Joe survive
Senior Joe?
Punishing Samoa Joe, the Stampede street fight.
They may have fought in WWE. The thing is, did they fight? I don't know. The thing is, with WWE, there were these years where like everybody fought everybody just because they needed content or whatever. So you would just get these random wacky matches sometimes on Main Event or WWE Superstars. I actually, when I went to Monday Night Raw, it was the Monday Night Raw where, remember Seth Rollins had that gauntlet match where he had to run the gauntlet to to beat everybody. I was at that Raw, and before that Raw started, I remember they had the different aprons out and they were filming Superstars with like Sin Cara or something. You never know, man. Maybe they have fought.
I thought I'd say this, Tony, but I missed Taz. I hope he gets room service tonight.
Might get some zest. Oh, that'd be cool, Goki. Maybe you can get the one that comes in a can. I haven't had that yet. I recommend the tea bags, though, man. YouTube shows Raw matches. Oh, they have. Okay, dude, I was just saying. Maybe, yeah. Okay, Legato, thank you, man.
He's got one of those horseshoes right in front of him, but does he have the angle to
How do you go to picture-in-picture during a finisher move? Well, if you devalue finishers like they do here, it's very easy. This is not me talking trash, but I really would love to see finishers matter more in AEW. I'll use the link. I have there's like a code that you should use too that'll hook you up, I think. Do you think it'll be a three-way, Eric? That sounds okay to me. They fought twice on Raw in 2017. Aha. Was it a singles match?
T Shizzle decided to stand up and dance like it was a New Year's Eve.
Well, Chris Jericho has had locked in for a considerable amount of time on Samoa Joe. This is
Yeah, I tweeted about it. Maybe I can. I'll tweet about it again so that everybody can see what the code is. It might just be the link though.
For minutes on end. Remember, Jericho's won championships.
Look at this. Yeah. Remember, this is. Oh my God, dude. Samoa Joe is in the walls of Jericho, and all through the commercial break, he has still not tapped. I'm not down with that. I'm definitely not down with that. Oh, they're back from commercial break, and he suddenly hits him in the head with a horseshoe. This is not the first time they've done this either. They did it with somebody else who's like way less epic than Samoa Joe too last time they did it. Moxley, there you go. Yeah. Thank you, Legato. I was like, who else did they do this with? Although Samoa Joe and Moxley are both epic, but in the grand scheme of things, I'd much rather see a Samoa Joe match.
We are watching two former AEW World Champions. How about that going at it?
As Jericho avoids the muscle buster and the middle rope drop kick.
Don't see that much from Jericho. That was a hell of a move.
There you go. Yeah, see, there's the code. Okay, there's the code, yeah. It's an easy to remember code, though. You see what the code is? Samoans are beasts. Heck yeah, man. And Samoa Joe's not even related to any of the other Samoans that you hear about all the time. I would love to study his bloodline and see what's up with it. Maybe he's got like a son that we don't know about and he's going to be the next big thing or something. How crazy would it be if Samoa Joe created his like own bloodline out of his family? and his theme song goes boom boom. Wrestling has more than one Samoan family. He comes out with his own bloodline, but it's his own like Samoan bloodline. It has nothing to do with the Fatus and the Anoa'i and any of that. Oh my God. Wrestling has more than one Samoan family. Get the same band to do the theme song and everything. Oh my God. Dude, this would be mad comedy, but it'd be so good, and he'd make it work. Samoa Joe is great, man. He's great on the mic, he's great in the ring, and if any of his family is anything like him, he might be able to win something. Oh, we're going backstage. Wait, we're going to see Tony Khan?
Joe and Jericho going through the backstage area.
Is Aubrey out here telling them, guys, come on, no? It's called a street fight. What are you... Aubrey Edwards, I think, just said, come on, guys, no. Fought twice in singles matches, and Joe won one to count out, and the other choking Chris out. Nice, okay. That's the way they always do the curtains, Shroom. If you notice, they always do that. Oh, Big Bill's here. Oh, and a chair to the back of Samoa Joe. Aubrey Edwards Wrestling. How do you know that I call it that? That's it. Samoa Joe's getting jumped by the entire learning garden. The learning forest. And now we have another belt spot? We're using the... Oh, thanks, Martha. Oh, we're using the belt again because of Martha. Okay, I was about to say, why would you do this? Why would you do another belt spot on this show? We already saw it. Oh, my God. Choke slammed on the pallet on the forklift. The Olive Garden. Yeah. What is this? Who's this guy? Aubrey Edwards. No, you can't do this, Aubrey. What is he about to do to Samoa Joe? He's driving the forklift. Dude, what is happening? He's going to run him through a wall. Chris Jericho has a... Hi, guys. No, don't do it! He busted him through the drywall! He's gone. I can't even see Samoa Joe. He disintegrated into nothingness. Chris Jericho, what have you done? He's gone. He turned into Shaquille O'Neal and disappeared. No, there he is. He's in a heap of destruction and debris. Oh, is he okay, dude? There's no way anybody could have seen if that would have worked out. We got Colt Cabana. Oh, they stopped the match to the medical. This is a good way to stop a freaking street fight. I'm so sick of the 1, 2, 3 finishes when you got dastardly means. Jericho.
Joe needs serious medical attention. Fans, we have to step away. We'll be back.
Yo, this took like a creepy turn at the end. Jericho just walks up to the broken drywall with a creepy look on his face. He's like, how does it feel? I love it. And I also hope that Samoa Joe's okay, but I love it. As long as Samoa Joe's okay. This was awesome. What the heck? You know, what is this episode of Dynamite? Am I going to say the same thing I said last week? Last week I said this is the best episode of Dynamite this year, maybe even in the last 2 years. Am I going to say that again tonight? Is this the best episode? I have not seen any strikes yet. They're throwing hot ones across the plate, man. But they're getting knocked out of the park. Anything that could have been a strike is getting knocked out the park. I must say, man, bravo. Not everything needs to be a 1, 2, 3 all day. Not everything needs to be a tap, tap, tap all day. They're thinking outside of the box tonight, and this is one of my main things that I always say is, like, you can make wrestling so fun for us if you think outside the box. It doesn't always have to be boing, boing, boing. Oh, he hit the knee. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, my God, he's tapping out. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, he rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. Like, there's other ways to have things end. And they not only keep things surprising for the night, but they also make you think. They also keep you guessing. They keep your audience on their feet. Keep the audience on the edge of their seat. Because it's like, oh, they're going to do this, maybe this, maybe this. And then you start having everyone fantasy booking the way something could turn out. And then you have people's brains. You got the gears turning. Your fans aren't just sitting there waiting for a match, waiting to hear 1, 2, 3. This is so masterfully done tonight. I can't believe this is what's happening. I'm so hype about this. Yeah, Strange. I loved it. Goodness gracious. All right, so Jericho wins by medical stoppage. Who would have thought? I love it. 79% of people thought that Joe would win on Twitch. Let me see what it's looking like on YouTube. 50%. It's 50-50 on YouTube. Chris and Joe. So this was not a cut and dry thing at all, man. There were people on both sides who felt that it was very plausible that either of them could win, and I was in the Samoa Joe side, honestly. But when something like that happens, it's fine. Yeah, this feels like a pay-per-view kind of, right? Or it feels like it could have been like a themed episode. Like last week was Beach Break. This could have been like Wall Break. Wall Break. AEW Wall Break. That would have kind of given away what was about to happen, though. You were the only one who voted for Chris? Dang. It was Chris Jericho. They're replaying it.
Sending Samoa Joe crashing through that wall, and Samoa Joe, we understand.
It was very safe. I love how they did this. It was very safe. There's no way that Samoa Joe could have got actually murdered off of this, but it presents so well on television that I have no problem with it. He broke the walls down. Yo, Bluegrass, that's a good one. I should have said that. Man, I should have you writing for me, Bluegrass. You got to write for me. You'll be my writer. They're taking Samoa Joe into the ambulance. He's all strapped up on a stretcher. What's this? What is this? Dudley, you heard that? There's some sort of food zombie. You said bye-bye, Joe. Thanks. That's creepy as heck. What is this? What just happened? Dudley heard it. I heard it too. Oh my goodness. Yo, radio. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Radio, welcome back, man. We missed you yesterday. I was looking for you, man. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, it's a four-way. It's the Global Glory Fatal Four-Way. All right, so let me put everybody in here. Dude, thank you so much. Oh, you were working double. Okay, I was hoping everything was okay, but I didn't want to like get nosy and message you about it and stuff, you know? I didn't want to feel like a nosy person. Sometimes people got things to do. But I definitely I noticed that you weren't here, and I would say that your presence was missed, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Okay, so let me get everybody in this match. We need Ishii, the big baby. Okay, the big baby's here. Make him a little smaller because he's sticking out of the TV. There we go. Big baby is here. Now we need Claudio, Cesario. Okay, Cesario is here. He's huge, though. Jeez, man. Okay. Okay, Cesario is here. Who else? Who else? Pac, the guy who I hope wins this. And Kyle Fletcher.
Now leaps over, Pac leapfrog up and over Fletcher.
Do I have Kyle here?
Fletcher goes down.
I do have Kyle. He's all the way over here. Kyle, you're gonna have to.
With his back turn, Claudio Castagnoli
Here,
waiting
put
there.
Kyle right there.
Claudio thinking giant swing.
All right.
Fletcher, the
I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. If they go to commercial, I'll start a prediction, but I don't want to get caught up in doing predictions and miss this match. So we'll do it. We'll do it. July 4th weekend, over 100 people were shot. Oh my God. Oh no. Let's go Pac. Anime knows. Dang, Radio. I hope you weren't one of them.
It's like lifting a boulder. I mean, he's just solid. You know, this is called Global Glory 4-way match.
Strange. He doesn't look anything like that guy. Well, maybe a little. Maybe a little bit, but not too much.
Well, Claudio Castagnoli going over the top, crashing into the pile, and we're sticking with the action in picture-in-picture.
Picture-in-picture. Okay, so I can do a prediction on this. Okay. Okay, so let's move Ishii over a little bit. This dude Ishii might be having the most profitable year of his life because of Tony Khan. I swear Tony Khan brings this dude through more than New Japan, more than I hear about him in New Japan.
Eliminated by England in the Euros.
Switzerland's not even a real country. It is a fabrication of the World
Switzerland's not a country?
Exactly.
17 people died. Oh no. Dang, Radio.
The only thing I can be happy about today.
Yeah, Legato. I've always felt that he should be like a Jason Statham, like a specialist, studying films of his opponents, like making their lives suck, even outside the ring. He should be like outside their house and being like, just push the sunglasses down. Like that's what you see. You see sunglasses on your screen, and then he pushes them down with one finger, and then you know who the segment is. It's a Claudio segment where he's stalking his next prey, and you don't even know who it is until you see them like walk out of their house, kiss their wife goodbye. Oh, that'd be so fresh. Like he's devious. Make him villainous. Make him not a good guy. Make him devious, villainous, like somebody hired him to take you out and he's just going to do his job. One of the worst weekends in Chicago history. That sucks, dude. What the heck?
Yeah, it's very different when you're in there with some of the different heights.
Switzerland is definitely a real country. Is it true though? He said it and then Excalibur talked like it wasn't. Here, let me ask real quick. Is Switzerland a real country? Switzerland is a small mountainous country. Oh, it is a country. It is. But maybe he's talking about like how it was formed or something, because it might be a real country, but it might be like a tax haven type of place that was created by rich people. Just they made it a country, like Israel. You're not a real journalism. I remember that. Oh my God, what's this? What's this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Shield! Yo, why are you doing this to Claudio? Yo, you put Claudio through the table for your mod tax? Mod tax. There's no such thing. I wish people believed there was such thing, but there is no such thing. That'd be awesome, dude. If every mod I made was that, we'd be done with the daily tip goal super quick every day. Thank you so much, man.
It could be the Don Callis family's own.
There is no such thing, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you for chipping in. Look at this. We're about a fourth of the way to our daily tip goal right now, guys. Tomorrow, me and my girl begin the last season of Sons of Anarchy. Dude, I used to love that show. It's so crazy to see the Married with Children girl on that show. It's like, wow, this is quite a different situation. Yeah, Shroom Goon, I agree. Yeah. Hang on. Pack. Poison Ronda to Fletcher. Oh my god, his neck was bent. It was not. Oh my god. I hope Fletcher's okay, man. That was brutal. He came down from the Poison Ronda with a bent neck. Dude, Ishii with a clobbering clothesline. The big baby. He's still got the footwork, man. I must say, he does know how to position himself very easily. Even though it looks like he... Oh my god. Fletcher wins? Oh my god, I thought Fletcher just won. Dude, that was the closest 3 count I've ever seen in my life. Like, no joke, that was the most brilliantly executed 3 count. I'm going to give props right now to a ref that I normally don't like. Bone Meal was great tonight. Bone Meal. You guys know what ref I'm talking about. He's the skeleton ref. He's the guy who looks like a walking skeleton. He's always the ref for the Young Bucks matches. This was an awesome 3 count. Awesome kick out. Awesome 3 count. Greatness was achieved here. Yeah, the Young Bucks ref. The Young Bucks REFF. He killed it with this 3 count, man. This was perfection. From undesirable to undeniable. I'm just waiting for them to like say that this ref was always in the back pocket of the Young Bucks, you know, just for the heel heat. Make it so like some of their wins weren't even legit and stuff. That would be mad heat.
Fletcher with no recourse, no way to make this stop. Well, there's one way to make this stop. That's for Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, he could be like the Red Shoes, right? That Red Shoes does that type of stuff where like he'll not call the match quite right. Yeah, make a ref a character ref that's actually in it for the money and is known to do stuff wacky. Oh my god, elbow to the back of Fletcher. And now brutalized. Oh, you're dead. Dude, this is the most pain that he's ever been through. You're done. Wait a minute, Ishii's right here. Ishii gets grabbed. Oh my god, what's happening? The brutalizer is still on Fletcher. Fletcher's passing out. He's got to be, dude. There's no way he's going through this pain. Oh my god. Ishii with a flipping clothesline, dude. I'm not even kidding. He did a clothesline to where he did a flip. I've never seen Ishii do a flip before. Yo, Ishii did a flip, dude. All right, Ishii, you can win. I'm down with it. Yes. No, Ishii didn't win it either. What? Dude, they got me on tilt with this match. I expected to just be able to gloss over this because, you know how they do these matches. This is greatness. What's going on? Dude, I want Ishii to win now more than anything. Besides Pac, they're going to give it to Claudio? No. Pac goes for the pin. Gets tugged off. Not in the way you're thinking of, you dirty-minded person. Dude, I want everybody to win this match except Fletcher right now. Maybe they can make me want Fletcher to win too. Ishii's looking 10 years younger here, isn't he? He's actually like smoothly running around this place. How did he just do a flip? He got dropped on his freaking neck with a suplex. Dude, I'm losing it. Is this the match of the night? They got me tearing up. Ooh, Fletcher almost stole it. Boot to the face. The crowd's feeling it too, dude.
Fletcher, the boot into the face.
Looks like the bowl is extra low and the lighting's extra low tonight, but this crowd has been bringing it, man. They get them mic'd up right or something. I don't care how many people are in this place. It sounds like they got a crowd that actually enjoys what they're looking at. Black arrow to the back arrow. It's over. He tapped immediately. Dude, I thought Claudio was going to break it up. Pac wins. Dude, I'm so hyped. Thank you so much. Pac wins. Dude, they play somebody else's music there? Hang on. Can I rewind this real quick? Just rewind it like a couple seconds. No, his song just starts like that. Okay. Okay. I thought they played somebody else's music for a second. He didn't win anything. He won the Global Glory 4-Way, Panda. You don't know about the Global Glory 4-Way? Like, I almost didn't even say it right because I don't even know about that.
Safe to say, things have not been going well for me recently.
No, they have not.
Since returning to AEW in March, I have made many bold promises, and I have suffered many humiliating failures. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do next.
This is my favorite guy, man. This is my favorite guy they got.
Is this? It's all in season, and the bastard will not be denied my Wembley moment.
Oh.
I can promise you that. So let tonight's victory stand as a line in the sand. The bastard will be back.
Well, Pac, he missed All In last year, but now potentially with a chance to capture the International Championship at All In London, Wembley Stadium. Well,
wait, what?
Tonight, Swerve Strickland dubbed All In London.
He's gonna get his title back? I call that match of the night. I know, right? Like, what the heck? The fact that they even got me to pay attention to a 4-way here is a testament to what they just did. Oh, it's Adam Page. He just rushes past Renee.
Hangman, excuse me.
Hangman.
If I could get a little bit of respect for what I'm trying to do here too, I'd appreciate it.
He doesn't care. Yo, you better hope that's not Moxley behind that door.
Can I help you?
It's Kazuchika. Kazuchika.
Can I help you?
This is a good episode.
Relax.
This is a good episode, dude. What the?
It's all right.
What is going on here?
Fancy seeing you here. Anything we can do for you, Hangman? I'll do it.
I'll do it. Oh, he's on their team.
You guys okay?
Because
You're gonna be just fine.
oh my God. Because Swerve joined Team AEW, he's joining the Elite again. What the heck? He's that down bad. He's that hurt about it. Oh my God, dude, this episode is fantastic. What is going on here? This is better than Raw was. This is better than NXT was to me. This week, they got it, man. But who knows? They still got a half an hour to do what continues to happen in a lot of wrestling companies, where like you perform a good show and then you kind of mess it up with nonsense. Is radio here? Yeah, radio's here. Mercedes on the. Hey, they could still, because people don't want to like her, so they could use her as a catalyst. Just because she's here doesn't mean it's going to be bad. She could be the one. She could be what helps catapult it. You know what I mean, Shroomgoon? You could put somebody who everybody doesn't like on the screen, and then, or who a lot of people don't like on the screen, and then you could bring somebody in who people do like and make it matter. We'll see though. There's the mic in the ring. Yep. Oh boy, here we go. You can hear her in this freaking picture I got, right? You guys like this picture? Martin, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome.
I am so honored to be here.
We've all been busy, man. I feel you on that.
Double championship.
Yep, radio's in the building.
And huge shout out to my boys, my EVPs, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson for the action.
Yeah, she's down with the elite.
For sure, I will not be interrupted.
Mansoor made a rap. Panda, where is that? Where'd you see this?
Before we celebrate, I want to set the
She's already been bad to you? I think she's an okay wrestler. I think if she wasn't so egotistical, she'd be way better, man.
Everybody here knows that I am the past, the present, and the future. Because I'm the best there was, the best there is, and the best that there ever will be.
Oh, no, she did not just say that.
That's sacrilegious. Especially,
She said the thing. Guys, she said the thing.
You better wake up from your
Yeah, strange. It's weird, right?
Facing me at all in.
She said the thing.
Going to happen. Because if you did face me in the ring, I would leave you with way more than a couple herniated discs.
Yo, were they going to say something about how Stephanie Vacoura signed with WWE? Is she going to be like, oh, if you face me, you'd have to run to some other company if I smash you so hard or something?
Let's pour a little toast.
Oh, she spilled it.
To the greatest of all time, the history maker, the star maker.
It's over. Doctor, we'll see you now.
Here comes the doctor.
Here comes Brad Baker. She's gonna bake her up. She baked her on the mic last week. She's wearing a freaking cowgirl hat. Oh, Brad Baker smashes security. Wait a minute, she's running through security. They couldn't stop her. What kind of security is this? Up, she's gone. Mercedes left. Where's the other belt, though? I thought it was a two-belt, two-toes ceremony. Oh, okay, there it is. She had it. She snatched it. Okay. I thought it was right behind her. I thought Britt Baker was gonna take the one off the platform thing off the table. That would have been a good way to do this. If she's like, I'm gonna take both of those from you, but I'm starting with this one, and she just picks up the New Japan Strong title. DMD, DMD. She's as skinny as her boyfriend, but like it looks good on her.
Who will lead Calgary as the Owen Hart Foundation Women's
Bad.
Will it be Mariah May?
I'm trying to figure out if she's pretty to me or if she's just like here. I can't. There's people like that. I don't know. Is she pretty to me or not? I don't know. I don't think she's ugly, that's for sure. But like, is she pretty to me? Sometimes I'm trying to figure that out. There's a couple of girls that I'm constantly trying to figure out, are they pretty to me or not? One of them is Brett Baker. Another of them is the girl who plays Wednesday. What's her name? Freaking Wednesday. I can't remember her name right now. Jill Vacour. I don't know her name. But I'm constantly... Oh, you have a headache, Panda? That sucks. No, not Christina Ricci. Not her. Jenna Ortega. That's her name. Yeah. Not Emma Stone. I think I understand that. Although recently, God. It's like she's playing all these roles where she's like an old lady who like smoked and drank all her life, and she looks all old and broken down now. I don't know. It's like she's trying to like shake me off. It's just because I rejected her. She texted me, and I didn't really reject her. She just texted me, and she didn't get a reply in the amount of time that she wanted it, and so now she thinks that I just rejected her. So now she's like purposely trying to make me not think that she's pretty or whatever. Yeah, Jenna Ortega. Jenna, Brett Baker. Mercedes is one of them too, because sometimes she looks very pretty, but then other times I'm like, what? what? Like I could see the Snoop Dogg in her or something. I'll be right back.
Brandon Cutler, the executive stooge of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, and Darby Allin!
Jack Perry, what's that shit you say? We all have to make sacrifice, huh? Brandon just made his. Elite, you really thought this was over?
Yo, Darby.
Dynamite 250. We're just getting started.
It's Darby. With the pink.
Well, the last time we saw Darby was the Anarchy in the Arena match at Double or Nothing.
With a pink fluffy coat on.
Elite for Dynamite 250 1 week from tonight.
And poor Brandon Cutler, huh?
Well, my heart breaks.
There we go. It's Mariah May.
There's a fine coming. But right now, enough of that. Kickstart my heart.
Yeah, it's time for
the protege, the understudy, so to speak.
it's time for the commentary to go crazy right now. He killed the Energizer Bunny for that coat. Shroomgoon said I could see the Snoop Dogg in her. What the heck? Yeah, you don't know that's Snoop Dogg's what? His like cousin or something? He says everybody's his cousin, but that's like his legit cousin. Mercedes Moné and Snoop Dogg are blood relatives. Niece. There you go. Sometimes I can see the Snoop Dogg when I look at her. Here we go. Willow's gonna try to become the two-time winner. You know what? Let's leave her here, but let's move Mariah over.
Timeless Toni Storm on Sunday, August 25th for the AEW Women's World Championship, and you still can join us. You can see Willow or Mariah versus Toni Storm. You can see Swerve and Bryan Danielson live, all in London. LiveNation.co.uk, Ticketmaster.co.uk. And who will be the winner?
Here we go, guys. This is the main event of the evening.
Let's head down to the ring in the Dapper Yapper, Justin Robert.
I could see the Ospreay and Willow. Yeah, me too. Spelling wise.
Your main event tonight, set for one fall, is the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Final Match. Introducing first,
Here we go.
Luther and Toni Storm. From London, England, Mariah May. And her opponent, from Long Island, New York,
Who Willow?
Nightingale.
Who Willow, guys? That's how you say Willow. Who Willow?
Great news. Been told we have an overrun tonight.
Overrun.
We're going to stay with this match as long as it takes to find a winner. Now, Mariah wins. She will face Toni Storm. How about that for a story.
Willow Nightingale. How about the story
There we
about
go.
Willow Nightingale?
The title's on the line. Oh, I should have lit it up. My bad. We're going to light it up this time. I messed up last time. Like I said, mistakes will be made. All right. The poll is open on YouTube, and the predictions are open on Twitch, guys. Get your prediction in here. This is the final prediction of the day, or of the night. Well, when it comes to Dynamite, at least. We'll see. They said the burgers are on the way. Radio, thank you so much, man. Says it will arrive in the next 3 minutes to the overrun. 3 minutes to overrun. We'll see. The radio hooked it up, man. All right, predictions are open, guys. Let's see what you got. Who do you have winning this? But the belt is on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up. You guys knew what time it was. You knew. Light it up.
But she also has a chance to be the CMLL Women's World Champion.
Boy, it's bright tonight.
The start of a huge week.
That's supposed to be like a playoff of Mariah Carey? No. No, her song is a play of Barracuda. I don't know if you ever heard that song, Barracuda. And her look is her trying to be the old Toni Storm. Mariah May is a huge fan of Toni Storm, so she like dresses like her and uses her song and stuff like that.
What a feather in the cap that would be for Willow Nightingale. But Mariah,
simple leg trip that time. Nicely done.
Mariah
So that's what's up.
With that drop kick and unleashes those long legs, the heels of their boot into the chest of her opponent.
She's been so impressive as a wrestler. I know, Nigel, you're in love with her. You slobber all over all the time.
You slobber all over.
I'm impressed with her ability as a wrestler, bell to bell.
Well, reversal there by Mariah. And now looking for the Tijeras as Willow staggered into the ropes.
Put straight into the rope into the 619 position.
Mariah May now with Willow. Arms over the top.
Yeah, I don't. You might be right.
She's a hard hitter.
And a drop kick to
Oh
the
my
spine.
goodness.
As Mariah May now the cover. The leg
Big
hook.
pop might be the biggest we've ever had on a women's match. Really? Dang, people are into this like that? I didn't expect for it to be that sort of turnout.
8/7 Central on TNT. The Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita versus the Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington. Part of a huge 2 hours coming up this Saturday night on TNT.
Let's go, man. We got new subscribers tonight. Thank you very much. We're trying to hit at least 500 subscribers by the end of the month here, guys. So if you have not already subscribed to the new YouTube channel, Gritty Reacts, please do it, guys.
Look at this, the cover. And how about this made official champion versus champion Swerve Strickland?
Fear the shoes.
Look at that.
Yep, Swerve versus Okada is official, guys. That's coming up. I can't wait to see that. Maybe let Okada actually pull off a little bit better match recently. His whole run with the Elite has not been the most impressive in ring that I've seen from him. He needs dumb ratings. Hey man, if you can do it, do it. I have no problem with correcting your mistakes. Re-steering your boat, man. Getting out the way of the freaking iceberg. Problem is when you run straight into it because you're like, this ship is unsinkable. You've seen how that goes, man. Sean, what's up, Sean? Sean's in the building. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I mean, you guys know what I mean. The problem is not like running into trouble. It's not understanding and not caring.
Mariah able to kick out. Remember when Mariah wanted to throw the white towel in for Tony? You remember that?
You think it's gonna be Darby and FTR? God, I really hope not. I'm so sick of FTR, man. Every time I hear about FTR, it's like Wes Lee to me. It's like, just stop whining all day. They just whine all the time. They're just chronic whiners. I don't want to see FTR anywhere around this show. I think hey, you know who wasn't on the show tonight? And this show has been one of the best Dynamites of the year. I think that they should use this as a blueprint of who maybe shouldn't be around all the time. That's true. They swerved me. Maybe they could make it work. I'm not going to say it wouldn't work, but I just as of right now, it won't be a good swerve if it's them, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. But you know, since losing the TBS title, she has been focused somewhat with her former friend Chris Statlander.
They're the tag team of the modern era. It's a sad state of affairs when you become the best tag team just by being a regular tag team. Like, they're just regular. They just do it right. It's like you say that the best cheeseburger you ever had is just a regular cheeseburger, because every other burger place just puts every piece of nonsense on a burger to where you can't just get a good burger anymore. So the best burger becomes just a normal burger. Like, that's FTR. They're good at what they do. I'm not saying they suck, but man, shouldn't more teams just be like that, to where there's some sort of competition? They shouldn't be the best tag team just because they actually wrestle like a tag team. They just don't do all this nonsense. They actually respect the tag rope. Like, tag team wrestling has got so far out of pocket that now a team that just does it right is the best. Like, what is that? It's like I become the best streamer ever because I actually read the chat. Like, should that be something that makes me the best, or should just be something that maybe should be normal?
Will it be Mariah May or Willow Nightingale? We are on the verge of finding out.
But that's the state of wrestling right now. There's so many people who just don't do it right that when somebody does, they become the best.
Looming large over her shoulder, but right now this could be a hip attack by Mariah.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need all the flips and stuff. The reason that it started to get all about the flips is because we got a whole bunch of people who have no charisma. We got a whole bunch of people with no charisma, no personality, no mic presence, no ability to tell a story, no ability to, like, call stuff on the fly, no ability to read the crowd, no ability to get heat, no ability to write something good for themselves and see it out. Like, we got a whole bunch of people in the industry right now who are just here because they saw a bunch of moves that they liked, and now they're the people that we're watching every day. That's why it became all about the flips and stuff, because we just wanted to see something fantastic after that, because we knew we weren't going to get the right type of personalities and storytelling and stuff. We got starved out of charisma and all that, so we started looking at, like, oh, well, at least this guy does a bunch of cool stuff. So sadly, and it wasn't even us, it was the wrestling media, and it was people like Meltzer and stuff who made it about that.
I think Tony Storm would like to see it. She loves Mariah so much.
But guess what? When you have somebody who actually is an entertainer, you can make up for that stuff.
Mariah's most ardent supporter.
We don't need all the flips and stuff, and it'd be great if there was somebody who would show up who could do all that and was a great storyteller and a great actor, but who are they? Will Ospreay, I guess, right? He's doing pretty well. I would say Will Ospreay is actually breaking that mold a bit. But outside of him, like, who's really been like that? Omega a bit? They're so few and far between, so they had to make it all about the flips, because you're only going to get one of those guys every 500 wrestlers.
On her path to this final round match, defeating two former AEW Women's World Champions in Saraya and Hikaru Shida.
It's not bad, but I'm telling you, like, that's why the flips and stuff became so sought after, is because we just didn't have a whole lot of people like Stone Cold Steve Austin around anymore. Had to find a way to keep it exciting. Nah, I haven't heard any updates on Kenny, but I kind of don't want to know until he's really going to come back and smash somebody. Yeah, Nyla Rose was just here. She was in this tournament. This match you're seeing right here, she was in this tournament. She got beat by Chris Statlander, I think. Fisherman. No. Oh, she's after. It's Bumblebee Willow.
As Mariah, though, finds her feet, swinging a miss. Willow sends Mariah, and the no! The headbutt by Mariah. Right time, right place.
You got two opposite ends of the spectrum. Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay type wrestlers, and then you got Chris Jericho. Yeah, but if you look at what really gets reactions out of this crowd, which is the most hardcore of hardcore wrestling fans, do you see what they're up to? It's Stokely. It's got to be Stokely. I think it's Stokely at ringside. It's some person in a black hood. It's gonna be Statlander. Yep. Yep. Statlander with a big boot straight to the side of Willow out of nowhere. The ref couldn't see it. They even darkened the lights in the arena, I think. I think Statlander has powers. So everybody who's hating on the Wyatt 6, here, I want you to step right up and tell me how this sucks too, because how would Statlander have arena darkening powers? You gotta realize it's wrestling, man. Stop being so serious about it. And if you are gonna be serious about it, how about this? How all of a sudden did Maxwell Jacob Friedman show up on the screen with that Will Ospreay promo? Does he have hacker powers? Is he filming it himself? Stop asking these whack questions. How is the Wyatt 6 filming videos on VHS? Something I was doing when I was 10 years old. How are they doing that? What are you talking about? Yeah, hating on Wyatt 6 is an absolute thing right now. People are using it as a reason to think that WWE sucks and stuff. It's like, what? Because they're slightly spooky. They've not done anything that requires powers or anything outside of the realm of possibility. People are literally being like, how could they film a VHS tape? What? How the heck was Max Caster just on the freaking screen? Was he filming that video and streaming it live himself without a Twitch channel or anything? Like, come on, man. Mariah May wins. I knew it, dude. I knew it. She got it. Mariah May is moving on. All in. This is my prediction. This is my prediction, and it happened. And I told you. Yeah, it's strange. They're just people who don't want to see anything but wrestling in wrestling. But they don't realize the thing that made them a wrestling fan in the first place was characters and storytelling. You didn't become a wrestling fan because you saw somebody get punched in the face. If it was, you'd be a boxing fan. Was that a roll-up ending again? Dang. Dude, they did it again. Nobody can get beat just with a normal ending. It's always got to be something. But sometimes it works. Every winner is wearing pink. What? Is that a feature? Did they do that tonight? Every winner wore pink? Oh, the two winners of the Owen Hart did wear pink, yeah. But was Willow wearing pink? Oh my God, she smashed her in the face! She's smashing Toni Storm with the belt! Oh my goodness, and now she smashes Luther. No, that's my guy Luther. I've been on his YouTube channel. He's featured me on his YouTube. Not Luther, stop it. Oh, the diamonds are coming off of the belt. He's getting smashed so hard. And now she kicks Toni Storm. Yeah, they got to kick it up a notch. This is what I was saying. Did I not say this earlier? If it's going to be Mariah, they're going to have to level her up a bit. Nice bump from Luther through the freaking table. Dude, this is fantastic. This episode is, bar none, best episode this year, dude. And Tony's bleeding. The camera work is incredible. Mariah May, what have you done? He left her. Don't hit her with the shoe. She's going to hit her with the shoe. She said, watch for the shoe. Watch for the shoe. Watch for the shoe. She's smashing Tony Storm in the blood. Oh, my God. Where's security? She's gouging her. Mariah May. This has turned into a freaking horror movie. Aubrey Edwards gets smashed. I'm happy to see that, honestly, with a woman-on-woman situation. Aubrey Edwards, stay down. Oh, my goodness. This, I'm sorry, this is an auto point. I'm not doing grapple chat for this. She's drinking her blood. She's kissing and licking her blood, and she looks like $1 million. I feel like I might like Mariah May now. Do I like her now? I didn't think she sucked, but oh my goodness, the face of Tony Storm. Look at, oh my God. This was a masterful performance here. It's despicable, but it's unpredictable. And it's mad lickable, apparently. Oh my God, she's spitting blood. What the? This may have been my favorite thing they did tonight. It probably is. This was fantastic in the most grotesque way that makes me feel like why I know Tony Khan says this is for the sickos, because, man, there's no way I'd like this if I didn't have a little bit of that in me, dude. There's no way I would like any of this if I didn't have a little bit of sicko going on. I recognize that, and I embrace that, because I feel like as a savage myself, I should want to see my enemies driven before me, okay? And hear the lament of their women and such, okay? I probably should want this sort of thing. This was awesome, and we're not doing grapple chat. We're gonna get in and out. We're gonna do grapple chat, but we're not gonna do any scores, all right? It's an auto point. You guys can give me your scores, but it's over. Let's get into it. Goodness gracious, man. What in the wide world of the heck, Tony Khan? Here, let me pay out the predictions real quick. This guy is just, I swear, man. It's like, I tell you, if he has his back against the wall, he's good. When he starts believing in his legend, he sucks. That's it. Like, I really feel like that's the difference. When Tony Khan actually has his back against the wall and needs to prove himself, he's awesome. When Tony Khan thinks he's the best thing ever and has 100,000 people kissing his butt telling him he's the greatest, that's when he starts believing in the legend and doing whatever he wants. That's why I'm telling you, the AEW hardcore fans are going to be what kills AEW, because you're gonna kiss this guy's butt so much that he's going to start doing stuff that sucks all the time. You need to keep him humble, okay? We need to keep him humble. If you're a hardcore AEW fan, you should be willing to critique this stuff if it deserves it. Not all the time, but just if it deserves a critique, or if you could think about a way things could be better, you should be willing to do that, because look at how good the show gets when his back is against the wall, when he realizes that it needs to change, when he realizes that they have an opportunity to become better and sell tickets for Wembley and all that stuff. Look at what happens. You get shows like this. You get shows like last week. Look at what happens when you tell him he's the best no matter what. You get the last 2-3 months of declining ratings and doomsday sirens. Be willing to call this dude out when stuff's not the best, and you're gonna get a better product all day. But you keep coddling this dude, you're just gonna his back is gonna have to be absolutely against the wall, and so the people who aren't hardcore fans are gonna have to exit the premises for you to get a better show. Like, does that sound like a good situation? You won't get a good show unless the people who don't like it as much as you leave. Like, how does that work? Are you looking forward to that? Does that sound good? You get a better show when people start bouncing about the ship. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about. Let's be willing to call this dude out when things aren't as good. That way it stays good. Don't be like everything's the best when it's not. Let's have ourselves a little chat. Where's my chat at? Uh-oh. Let's get it over here. I know people are going to be mad at me for that, but it's just the truth, dude, and I'm going to say the truth. I don't need your viewership as much as I need to feel good about being a realistic person and really backing up what I believe in and what I've seen to be true. It's like, what did I say that's not true? Nothing. Told you guys exactly what you've seen for the past 3 months here. Shows are better when he gets called out and when we start kind of like letting him know that, hey man, it's kind of not working. This worked. This was awesome. And the last 2 weeks have been the best 2 weeks. Dang, the sun's still up. That's crazy. The sun is still up outside. I didn't even know that. I just got a picture from the delivery driver and my order is here. Apparently, if this picture is to be believed. Sometimes these pictures are weird, you know. Sometimes you gotta take these pictures with a grain of salt. And sometimes you want to take what's in these pictures with a grain of salt. Hang on, let me start this over. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go grab this burger, and I want to know what score you guys would give it. Please place your scores in the chat. As you know, the highest it's out of 10, so the higher out of 10 you give, the better the score is. But there's a caveat: the highest score I will take is a 8.4 out of 10. The lowest score I will take is a 7.0 out of 10. So it's anywhere between 7.0 and 8.4. You got it. Let's find out. I'll be right back. There it is. Man, that's a hefty bag, man. What a cool meal that we just got. It's feeling very hefty, man. This is like as heavy as maybe 3 Dudleys? No Dudleys. Like, I'm gonna eat it all then. No Dudley. I didn't say you get to eat it. I said it's like as heavy as 3 of you. This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna open this up after the review is over and see what we got and how we got it. 357 sauce. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Cursed Arrow said 8.4. Excalibur said 8.15592. Strumgoon said 7.78. I see you. Kelly said 8. WB said 8.18. Radio said 357 hot sauce again. He wants that. Radio said 8.25592. Look at this. I know what AEW stands for, Panda. It stands for Aubrey Edwards Wrestling. Dro says 8.3. Dude, nothing below the passing score, which equals auto. Like I said, dude. if I say that something is worthy of an auto point, I feel like it's never been a situation where like the scores that immediately follow it are like sixes and stuff, or not sixes, but like 7.0s and things like that. Of course, there are some people who didn't enjoy it as much as me, and I completely agree with that. My opinion is not the end of the road, but I do pride myself on when I say something is an auto point. Most of the scores aren't going to be anywhere near the lowest you could ever give or anything like that. And that's what we're seeing. All elite women? Oh, okay. Legato says 8.2. I see it. I've heard a bunch of different things that AEW could stand for. All entitled wrestlers. I've heard a bunch of little things that people try to like fire shots, but I've heard funny things. I've heard not so funny things. I've heard some cool things. I've heard some bad things. I've heard some just like trying to just ruffle the feathers type of things. I've heard just all kinds of weird stuff. If I told you all the stuff I've heard, you guys would be laughing and crying and talking trash in the chat and getting upset in the chat. But just know that I've heard the full gamut. I've heard like the good stuff, and I've heard the like super funny trollish stuff that they're saying to try to make people mad. I've heard it all. All elite women. I see. Apple eating weasels. Oh, that sounds like a funny cartoon or something. Apple eating weasels. Apple eating weasels. So yeah, as you see, no need to do the math. This is an auto point, and it's really refreshing and awesome to see shows get out. I would love it if every episode was auto point. How cool would it be if like every single wrestling show was an auto point? But it's just like we throw our scores in here, and like maybe if we see one that's like way low, we just ask like, why is it way low or something, and then we just talk about that. Like, how cool would that be? This is not the right Battle of the Brands. Okay, this is the one. It's the one we were gonna do for their vlogs, but everybody stopped vlogging once they lost their like will to live. If you notice, that whole entire like vlog screen is like a bunch of people who used to vlog a lot, but then they like lost their will to live or something because they just got choked out by like the booking here or something. Yeah, remember when everybody was so hyped to be here and their booking was good? They were just so excited about the future, and every single vlog died because every single one of them was like, Sadly. I wish that wasn't the case, but that's what really happened, dude. They all were like, oh god, whatever. I thought I was gonna be a big star. 7.5, man. Who would have thought at the start of the season? Who would have thought that that Dynamite has the squabbles, mad squabbles, to overcome Raw? I bet you a bunch of people thought that, but not a lot of the people who like frequent the stream a lot, you know. Yeah, a lot of that had to do with that too. Yeah, I could see that, Legato. But the thing is, like, none of them are saying that they stopped streaming because of any of this. If you look at why any of these vlogs have stopped popping like that, a lot of it's just been because they're not motivated anymore. They're like, I got stuff to do, and it's like, you have stuff to do? You're not on TV at all. You're not hanging out at all. You're actually getting fired. Now you have stuff to do. You're not traveling the country anymore. You're like, it's like, and I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying, like, nah, I'm not buying the you got more stuff to do. Unless you're Ethan Page, because obviously he's got more stuff to do now. He's actually got more gold to hold. He's got more stuff to do. He's got more TV time. He's got more promos to cut. He's got more everything. So Ethan Page, I believe. Either not motivated or straight up not allowed to. Well, that could be part of it too. Maybe that is part of it. You might be right. Either way, props, love, respect. I'm sending many cards and letters. Sending many cards and letters to Tony Khan and the freaking crew that worked tonight. Everybody killed it tonight, with no exceptions. I don't think anybody dropped the ball at all tonight, and that's why it's an auto point. And if I had to give this a score, this would be the best Dynamite of the year, best Dynamite of the last 2 years. Probably a 8 point. Gosh, man, this inspired me in such a way. I'd probably get like an 8.3 or something. This is just fantastic, and I think it was better than Raw, better than SmackDown, last week's SmackDown. Absolutely better than last week's SmackDown. Better than NXT. This is the way that I kind of like zero in on the score. So I go back and I think about, what did I give Raw? What did I give SmackDown? I got to be consistent, you know. This was the best show of the week. Bar none. Besides Heatwave. Heatwave was gosh, that's tough between this and Heatwave. Man. Was this better than Heatwave? I'd probably rather watch Heatwave over again because it's more of like a must-see attraction type of, like, it's a pay-per-view, and I really love how they gosh, even from like the stuff I didn't expect to like, all the way, the same thing happened here. I maybe they're equal. Maybe I like them the same. Gosh, man, if I had to choose one right now, I'd still watch Heatwave ahead of this, because Heatwave was an actual pay-per-view, and I value them. I value them more, and I hold them to a higher standard as well. Your weekly show being as good as a pay-per-view speaks volumes. Like, oh my God, you did a great thing. But in the grand scheme of things, personally, if I could choose between a pay-per-view and a weekly show that made me feel the same level of enjoyment or hype, I got to go with the pay-per-view, you know? So they killed it. Dynamite killed it. Tony Khan should feel super duper hyped tonight, and I hope that it doesn't lead to what I was just talking about, where he gets like so much praise that he goes back to the nonsense. Because man, there've been a couple weeks before this, you know, I wouldn't even say a couple months before this, where they've lost a lot. And so just please keep it like this. Can we please? And I know that you got to pay off storylines here and there. You can't make every episode this good, because this paid off some things that you've been building for a while. But there are ways you got to transition. Okay, this is what I need for people to understand about booking. You can make multiple good episodes by making multiple storylines matter and like transitioning between them, right? Like, so like this week, it's about what we did this week. Next week, you set up the storylines that are going to matter that week, and they're just as good with the outcomes. And then you transition back and do that. The problem is when you rely upon 3 storylines to hold up your entire situation, you pay them off, and then we get a bunch of boring weeks back to back to back. Okay? So if you have 150 people on your roster, are you not equipped to build storylines that you can rotate each week and make it exciting? You could do that. So let's just keep it rolling, man. I just really hope this is not the end of the hype. I hope next week is even better than this, because guess what? Last week I said it was the best episode of the year. This week I said this is the best episode of the year. Let's hope next week I'm saying the same thing at this moment. You have 150 people on your roster. You can build storylines that you could switch out week by week and keep rolling and just keep things exciting. The problem is you're focusing on the same 6 people all day, and so like when the storylines pay off, it matters, but then for the rest of the time, it's like you're watching people just do things. You can't compare TV with pay-per-view. Exactly. I'm gonna say the pay-per-view was my favorite, but the thing is, I can, Mark, because I'm talking about what my favorite show this week was. If I have to have that conversation, and if I'm talking about the conversation, I can compare them because it's called Grapple Chat. So I'm gonna say that Dynamite was my favorite show this week so far, but my favorite television show, but absolutely Heatwave would be the show. If I had to watch one right now, again, I would watch Heatwave. Thank you guys so much for your scores. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure you stick around if you're on Twitch with me. If you're on YouTube, we're about to exit the premises because we don't stream the rest of the show on YouTube because of copyright and things like that. So if you want to come on over to my Twitch, I spoke about some things earlier that you might be very interested in. I'd love to see you on my Twitch channel. So come on over, teleport yourself to my Twitch channel, guys. It's very easy to do. It's not like you got to wait around or anything like that. We're live. We're already live. We've been live this whole time. It's the same exact stream, same exact guy, same exact hangout. I'll see you there. Everybody on Twitch, stick around. We're not done yet. But that was the chat.